It's time for kickoff on your home for Glasgow Scotty football on WCLU Radio, 1490 AM, 103.1 FM, and the Big Willie, 94.1 and 102.3. Brought to you in part by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, Colton Steakhouse, McDonald's, Joe Myers Farm Bureau, Glasgow Electric Plant Board, Kuzma Family Dentistry, Workout Anytime, Monticello Bank, SCRTC, and Southern Kentucky Tire Pros. And now your voice of Glasgow Scotty football, Joe Myers.
Welcome back here to Hank Roy Stadium. Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Dubuque with you. We got Luke Pierce back at the studio on the board this evening, as always. Glasgow against Greenwood. Larry, the Scotties going to have to play, obviously, I think, their best game of the season to have a chance to beat this ball club. Greenwood comes in here with a very balanced offense, 786 yards rushing per game, 718 yards passing per game. Makes it tough on a defense to stay aggressive when you don't know what's coming at you.
Yeah, it's a good football team. They only lost to Bardstown by very little, and probably should have won that game also, so they should be 5-0. But Greenwood always has a really good football program, and it's going to take Glasgow's best effort tonight to stay in this ball game and win it.
Their quarterback, Ryan Huff, is a sophomore, completing 63% of his passes, an impressive 10 touchdown passes with no interceptions. As you heard Jeff and I talking about, a lot of short, quick passes. They'll get those passes to their athletes in space, let them do some work. Number 9, Telltale Long, is a kid you're going to hear a lot of his name. He's a dual threat as a running back and a wide receiver. He's their leading rusher with 316 yards on 43 carries. Second leading wide receiver with 12 catches for 189 yards and 2 touchdowns. So Scotty will have to know where he is on the field at all times. Larry, what about keys for a Glasgow victory here tonight?
Well, it reared up its ugly head last week on the 2 fumbles, so offensively we got to take care of the football, and especially when we get into scoring opportunities, you just can't give it back to them. Defensively, we got to watch, as you said a minute ago, Telltale Long. You got to stop him, and then the Lofton kid's 6'4", about 200 and some pounds, and he's really good. He scored 6 touchdowns for him, and he's a really good tight end, really good defensive player, so we got to stop him also.
And the Howard kid, what they'll do, the reason he scored 6 touchdowns, they get in short yardage and goal line situations. They'll line him up in shotgun, and then they'll put 3 backs in front of him to the right or the left, and he just runs right behind them. It's just a pure power run. So we'll see if the Greenwood Gators get into that formation tonight. Larry, what about the series record between the Scotties and the Gators?
Well, this is only the 4th meeting between these two schools. The series stands 2-1 in favor of Greenwood. The first game against Greenwood came back in 2015, which Greenwood won at Greenwood 28-12, and then the last meeting came last year in 2021 when the Scotties went down to Greenwood and shocked them down there 37-16. Played one of our better games of the year.
So the Scotties, we think, are going to receive the opening kick. Again, it's very difficult for us to know what goes on with these coin tosses because they don't do them at midfield anymore. But we can tell you that tonight's coin toss was brought to you by Walbert Trucking, and they are a proud sponsor of Glasgow Scotty Sports. It certainly does look like Glasgow's going to get the football, so not sure if they won the toss and elected to receive, or if Greenwood won the toss and deferred, or what may have happened. But either way, Scotties are going to get the ball.
I know why they stopped that for the COVID, but why don't we reinstate it?
I don't know. It drives me crazy.
Doesn't make any sense.
Does not make any sense whatsoever. But Scotties decked out in their Columbia blue jerseys tonight with white numerals, white pants with the royal blue helmet, the white Scotty paw on the side with the the Columbia blue stripe down the middle of that royal helmet. Greenwood in white jerseys with green numbers outlined in yellow, green pants, a white helmet with a yellow G on the side of the helmets. Your officials, a good crew tonight. Referee Danny Salee, umpire Jeff Morgan, linesman Dennis Owens, line judge Garland Gillum, and the back judge Daniel Rogers. Drew Smothers lined up to kick this thing away. And we are underway. Crowder will field it at the 10-yard line. Rico across the 15, across the 20s. He comes to the near sideline, spins at the 25, and falls forward to about the 27-yard line. Glasgow will start right there.
Looks like number 3, Chase Johnson, with the initial tackle of the game, 5'11", 150 senior.
A 17-yard return there for Rico Crowder. It'll be 1st and 10 Scotties at their own 27. Glasgow ranked number 10 in 3A this week. Greenwood number 9 in 5A. Kieran Stockton sets up to the left of Easton Jesse, who's in shotgun. Crowder goes in motion. You got twin wide outs either way. Now trips to the left side as Crowder goes in motion. A quick throw to the left side. The pass going to be caught over there. And getting across the 30 to the 32-yard line is, I believe, Javon Clark. Yep, it is Javon Clark on the catch over there.
Number 24, Andrew Hatcher on that tackle for Greenwood, 6', 175 senior.
They'll give Javon a gain of 6 to the 33-yard line, so 2nd down and 4. Clark will split wide to the near side this time. Rico Crowder, a wing back on the near side. Gavin Neal and Kieran Stockton split in the backfield with Jesse under center. They'll motion Neal out of the backfield. Give this to Stockton up the middle. Nice hold as across the 35, across the 40, and down just shy of the 45-yard line.
Nice hold right up the middle that time. Dawson Drake made that tackle, number 32. He's a 5'10", 160 junior.
They'll say he's down right at the 44, so an 11-yard pickup there for Kieran, and a 1st down Glasgow. This first quarter brought to you by Don Franklin Auto. Buy your next car from Don Franklin Auto, your family-owned dealership. Sorry, Larry, go ahead.
That's good to see us get a pass in on one of those first 2 plays there.
Trips on the right side, bunched very tightly to the formation here. One man wide to the left. Jesse to roll out to the right, looking to throw. Under pressure, steps up, and he is going to be sacked. Going to be a loss of 2 yards back to the 42-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 12. This Greenwood team is 4th in Class 5A. They already had 15 sacks through 5 games coming into this ball game, so give them 16 on the season now.
Yeah, number 16 made the tackle, Lofton Howard. He's their big man, 6'4", 202, and a senior.
2nd down and 12 for the Scotties at their own 42. Clark a wide out to the left side. Crowder a wing back on that side. Neal and Stockton are split. Jesse will motion Neal out of the backfield. They'll pitch it to him on a sweep around the left end. He's got the 45. He's got the 50. The 45 at a 1st down. The 40, and he'll be slung out of bounds around the, well, they're going to say right at the 40, I believe, but it's going to be a 1st down regardless.
Yeah, nice run. Just a little quick pitch left, and he went right off the tackle in the end and got to the sidelines. Elmo Stewart with the tackle, 6'2", 133 junior.
The back end of the nose of the football sitting on the 40, so resting really between the 39 and 40. So it's 1st and 10 from that point after an 18-yard gain for Gavin Neal. Ten minutes to go in this opening quarter. Opening drive of the game for either team here. Jesse under center with Crowder a wing back on the left. The backs are split. Here's a give to Stockton. Started to go up the middle. Now bounces to the outside. He's got the 40. Nice stiff arm at the 35, the 30, and pushed out of bounds around the 27-yard line. A punishing stiff arm that time from Kieran Stockton.
It was. He's big enough to do that. He put that big arm out and just knocked him to the floor. Elmore Stewart with his 2nd straight tackle.
Back it up a yard to the 28. A gain of 12. 1st and 10 once again for the Scotties. 9:54 to go in this opening quarter. We're scoreless. Clark will go wide to the left. Crowder a wing back over there. And now Crowder and Clark are both going to switch over to the right side of the formation. And now a timeout going to be taken by Glasgow. The play clock was down to 3 seconds, and they were going to be close to not being able to get that play off. So the Scotties not going to take the 5-yard penalty. It'll be a timeout for Glasgow. 9:54 to go in the first quarter. We're scoreless. Back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
You work hard for your money. It's time your money does some of the work. And South Central Bank has created a way for that to start happening today. South Central Bank has announced CD rates that will get your money into the workforce. A 21-month CD with an APY of 2.50% is now available. That's right, a 21-month CD that pays 2.50% available now from South Central Bank. Need a shorter term? Well, the 9-month CD pays 1.5% APY. Minimum deposit $500. Come into any South Central Bank today and make it happen. Member FDIC. Penalty for early withdrawal may apply.
9:54 to go in the opening quarter. It's the opening drive of the game for either ball club here. Scotties have moved the ball to the Greenwood 28-yard line where it's first down and 10. Jesse under center. Neal and Stockton in the backfield together. They're split. Crowder a wing back on the right. Clark the wide out to the right side. Here's the snap. Jesse off play action looking to throw. Under pressure. Lets it go. Has a man. It's Clark. It's caught at the 5. Javon trying to get into the end zone. Did he get there? He did not. He's going to be down right around the 2, I believe.
Boy, Jesse was under a lot of pressure that time and almost got hit, and he threw it up, and it just fluttered out there, but Javon Clark had presence enough to go get it.
Made a nice adjustment to the football there. A pickup of 26 yards on that completion from Jesse to Crowder. So already the Scotties have attempted 2 passes, or 2 for 2. Jesse under center. Backs are split. Here's a give to Kieran Stockton. He'll go into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties. Took it off right tackle that time.
Yeah, no problem. A big hole over off that right side.
And Glasgow with a beautiful opening drive there. 9:14 to go in the first quarter. Scotties marched that ball right down the field. Glasgow goes up 6-0. And on to try the extra point, Wesley Travis. Wesley on the year, 19 out of 23 on his extra point tries. Done a good job for the Scotties. Snap is good. Hold is good. The kick is good as well. 9:14 to go in the opening quarter. It's Glasgow 7, Greenwood nothing. We're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
Kick off the season with huge savings at Don Franklin Nissan in Glasgow. Get 1.9% for 36 months on select all-new 2022 Nissan models with up to $1,500 cash back. Hurry into Don Franklin Nissan in Glasgow today.
Scotties with a nice 7-play, 73-yard drive to open the ball game. It took 2:46 off the clock. Kieran Stockton scores a 2-yard touchdown run for Kieran, already his 13th touchdown run of the season. Had 4 of them last week against Hart County. Wesley Travis has the extra point. 7-0 Glasgow. 9:14 to go in the first quarter.
Well, we saw that last week. The offense had a little trouble scoring, except on the times that they fumbled. So you can take care of the football. We can put the ball in the end zone.
Wesley Travis to kick this thing away. The deep man for Greenwood is Andrew Hatcher. Hatcher will come up to field this thing at the 14. Got the 20. Takes it to the right side of the field, the 25, and he'll be dragged down from behind.
Yeah, that was Rico Crowder. Caught him from behind. 6'3", 175 junior.
See where they'll spot him down. Looks like maybe the 27, but let's see. Oh, it is the 29-yard line. Yep. 15-yard return for Hatcher. So we see the Greenwood offense for the first time. You're going to get a lot of formations out of this Greenwood team on offense. Right here, you've got a wing back on either side. Gray Price is the fullback. He's lined up to the left of the quarterback. Here's the give to Elmore Stewart, trying to get around the left corner, and he cannot get there as the freshman, Jarek Martin, comes up, Larry, and makes the initial contact.
Yeah, Jarek Martin and Mason Arms right there with him, too. Both of them hit him about the same time, but Jarek turned that thing in.
Martin getting his first varsity starts as a freshman. Huff, the quarterback, in shotgun formation, empty backfield, a wing back on the right side. He got trips to the near side of the field. They give it off to Telltale Long, who went in motion. He's got it around the right end. He'll be dragged down as he gets to the 35-yard line.
Okay, it was Mason Arms again, 5'9", 198 junior for the Scotties.
So pickup of 6 to the 35 there. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Coach Garman said 3rd down will be a big key tonight, Larry. They had a hard time getting off the field on 3rd down last week against Hart County. We'll see how they do tonight against the Gators.
Yeah, that was one of the big keys of the game. Hart County just kept the football, kept on.
Huff in shotgun, Gray Price to his left, a wing back either way. Put Long in motion. They fake to him. It's a quick throw. The pass incomplete, intended out here for Chase Johnson.
A nice, good defensive play there. I think it was it 24 or number 2?
It was either Logan Starr or Ryan Morgan. Yeah. I'm not sure, Larry, who was right there.
I believe it was Logan Starr. I believe made that. That was a nice defensive play.
Javon Clark will go back to receive this punt. We're trying to pick up the number of the punter, but we were not given that information when we got the lineup, so I'm not sure who it is. 26, Bruce. The punt is away. Clark will let it bounce at the 31. Takes a bit of a Greenwood roll and will be downed at the 24-yard line. So that's Jackson Freeland, who is the punter for Greenwood. A punt of 41 yards for Freeland that time with no return. So this game couldn't have started much better for the Scotties. Each team has had one drive. Glasgow marched it down the field for 7. Greenwood went 3 and out. So we'll see if the Scotties can get a little separation here early in the ball game with another score.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It made it look pretty easy on that first one. Let's do it again.
1st and 10 Glasgow at their own 24. Neal and Crowder the wing backs. Stockton the fullback. Clark wide to the left. Here's a give to Neal. Going to get hit in the backfield and dropped, and that is Lofton Howard. That's a name you're going to hear a lot on defense tonight for Greenwood.
Yeah, second tackle already for the big guy.
A loss of 4 yards back to the 20-yard line, so 2nd and 14 now. Howard leads this team in tackles. He has 52 of them on the year, including 10 tackles for loss, so make it 11 now. 7:13 to go in the first quarter. Glasgow on top, 7-0. Facing a 2nd and 14 here at their own 20. Trips to the left side this time. A single wide out to the right. Stockton in the backfield with Jesse, who's in shotgun. Easton has the snap. Under pressure. Steps up. Now flushed out of the pocket. Rolling out to the left side. He'll throw. It is going to be caught by Javon Clark. Did he stay in bounds?
Where's the referee?
Nope, he did not, apparently. I was looking for the official there. I didn't see him initially.
I couldn't see him.
So apparently Javon did not stay in bounds when he made that catch. He was tiptoeing the sideline over there. Just have to have 1 foot in high school, but apparently didn't even get the 1 foot down.
Yeah, they had good pressure off the left side that time by number 38. That's Zane McCauley. He came right after quarterback. The back picked him up really nice and was able to let him get that Jesse get that ball away.
Stockton. And what do we have here? A full house backfield of sorts. Wishbone said, isn't it? Yeah. First time we've seen this year. Crowder and Neal are the tailbacks. Stockton the fullback. Here's the give to Crowder. He'll take it off left tackle and get across the 25 up to the 26-yard line.
Looks like number 32, Dawson Drake, with his second tackle of the night for the junior.
6-yard pickup, but that'll put the Scotties in a punting situation on 4th and 9 from their own 26. Andrew Hatcher, the deep man. Javon Clark, the punt of the way for the Scotties. Good snap. And the punt is blocked. And Greenwood's going to pick it up, and they're going to score.
56.
Jared Brock picks up the punt, the blocked punt. I believe it was Elmo Stewart who actually blocked it for Greenwood, and then Jared Brock picks it up and scores from about 12 yards out. And Jeff Garman is wanting to talk to the official. Jeff, I'm not sure what he thinks, but maybe he thinks somebody was offsides. I don't know. What do we have here? We got a penalty.
First of all, we have a dead ball, personal foul, 25 of the blue.
Got him out, Steven.
25 by Mason Arms for the blue.
Well, he said blue, but he pointed at Greenwood. I'm assuming it was on Glasgow, so it'll be assessed on the kickoff regardless.
Jared Brock is the man that got the touchdown.
Yeah, Drew Smother is on to attempt the PAT. Smothers is perfect on the year on his extra point tries, 22 out of 22. Good snap, hold down, kick, perfect. We're tied at 7, 6:22 to go in the opening quarter. Back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
Let me ask you something, partner. What are you doing for lunch? Surely you can do better than one of those fast food places or something that comes out of a brown bag. Come on over to Colton's Steakhouse and Grill. Lunch can be fun, tasty, affordable, and quick. Colton's has a special lunch menu. Steak, chicken, seafood, salad, sandwiches, and our Montana burger. Plus at lunch you get Colton's famous homemade yeast rolls. Now you got lunch plans. At Colton's, where we know what's at stake.
A blocked punt by Elmo Stewart turns into a 10-yard return for a touchdown off that blocked punt by Jared Brock for Greenwood. The kick good for Drew Smothers, and we're knotted at 7 with 6:22 to go in the opening quarter here at Hank Roy Stadium.
Well, we haven't had one of those in a long time. Rico's
at least not against us. We blocked one earlier.
Yeah, we blocked one earlier.
Yeah, we hadn't had one against us in a while that I can recall.
Rico just a little bit, Javon Clark just a little bit slow about getting that one off.
And there was a 15-yard penalty assessed against Glasgow here on this kickoff. So Drew Smothers is kicking from the Glasgow 45-yard line. He'll put this one into the end zone. It'll be an automatic touchback. Scotties will start 1st and 10 at their own 20. This first quarter brought to you by Don Franklin Auto. Buy your next car from Don Franklin Auto, your family-owned dealership.
Ball will be spotted at the 20-yard line. First down, 10, Glasgow.
Marion County Trojans in action tonight at Russellville. We'll try to keep you updated on some scores as we go throughout the night. Inside the district, Hart County is playing against Adair County tonight.
I guess we're for Adair tonight, aren't we?
Taylor County playing Casey County tonight.
Well, got all district games except us.
Jesse under center, the backs are split. That's Neal and Stockton. And you're going to give to Stockton. Kieran going to get hit in the backfield and drop for a loss.
I think that's 52 again. That's Colton Smith. That will be his first tackle, 5'11", 279 junior.
That's a 3-yard loss back to the 17-yard line.
My bad, Bruce.
Casey County up on Taylor County 18-6, we understand. That's brought to you, of course, the Workout Anytime scoreboard. Jesse will give this one to Gavin Neal, I believe, and Gavin not going anywhere either. He's going to be dropped for another loss.
Well, they got a lot of people in the box. Or number 50 on the tackle for him, Tucker Oliver. That's his first tackle tonight. He's a 6-footer junior.
Sorry, Larry. That's a loss of a yard back to the 16. So now 3rd down and 14 to go. 5:27 to go in the opening quarter. We're tied at 7.
We ran it real well on the first series. Second two have not been as productive.
Jesse in shotgun. Got Stockton to his left. Trips to the left side of the field. A single wide out to the right. Jesse under pressure. Steps up. He's sacked.
52 again.
The Scotties go backwards on all 3 offensive plays on this series, and they'll have to put it away again.
Colton Smith, that's his second tackle.
We lost 7 yards.
Loss of 2 back to the 14-yard line.
4th down, 16.
4th and 16 coming up here. Javon Clark, who had one block just a moment ago, will try to get this one away. Hatcher standing around midfield waiting on the kick. You know Greenwood's coming after this one again. And they are, and they almost got it again, but Clark does get it off. Punt dropped, but picked back up by Hatcher at the 44. He's across the 40 and to the 35-yard line. And excellent field position for Greenwood to start their offensive series here. They'll start at the Glasgow 35. But again, Elmo Stewart came off that right side. He's the man who blocked the first one, and he was just a hair away from blocking another one.
1st and 10 for the Gators at the Scotty 30-yard line.
A return of 8 yards after a 30-yard punt by Javon Clark. Brian Huff, the quarterback in shotgun. He has Price to his right. Trips to the left side of the field. They put Long in motion, fake to him. Here's a throw down the side looking for Lofton Howard, and it's just off of his fingertips and incomplete. Scotty's had him in double coverage, but Howard had a step on both Clark and Martin, and the pass was put right where it needed to be. Howard just didn't make the catch.
He did. He just dropped that one, I think. It might have been just a hair out of his reach, but it's one I think he probably knows that he should have caught.
4:11 to go in the opening quarter. We're tied at 7. 2nd and 10 for the Gators at the Glasgow 35. Twins to the near side. A wing back on the right. Long in the backfield. They'll give him the carry. He'll take it off right tackle. Slips a couple of tackles to the line of scrimmage. Now moves the pile forward across or near the 30. I think it's going to go down maybe right at the 30, maybe just across it.
Well, Javon Clark was the first man that got him, and he hung on to him, but he drug him about 5 yards.
Let's call it the 29-yard line. The ball just short of the 29. We'll go ahead and put it there. 3rd down and 4 after a 6-yard gain there. Single wide out to the right. A wing back on either side. Price in the backfield with Huff, who's in shotgun. Stewart and Long are the wing backs. And now a flag down here and a false start called on Glasgow, or excuse me, on Greenwood, I believe.
I didn't see anybody move.
It's a dead ball. False start on the left tackle, White.
Left tackle, I didn't see it. I had the glasses on him, but...
Danny Salee is the referee who is... you're hearing on the microphone there. Appreciate him wearing that for us tonight. Makes it 3rd down and 9. Backs the ball up to the Glasgow 34. Single wide out right, a single wide out left. Price a wing back on the left side, and now he and the tight end Howard will both shift over to the right. The running back is Long. Going to hand it off to him on the right end, and he will take it to the 31-yard line.
Off the right side of the line,
Mason Arms with his 3rd tackle of this first quarter.
Pickup of 3 to the 31. It'll be 4th down and 6, and Greenwood will go for it here with 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Game tied at 7. Wide out to the left side is Chase Johnson. Elmo Stewart and Telltale Long, the wing back's going to fake the long. Huff looking over the middle. It is caught by Howard for the first down inside the 15-yard line. He's down right there.
Dalen Thomas is the man that was right there with him and knocked him off the ground, but he made a great catch.
It'll be a 1st down for Greenwood.
Spot him down at the 14. 1st and 10 for the Gators from that point. Greenwood to the line quickly here. Huff going to give this off to Telltale Long. He'll take it around the right end now, turn it upfield, and get inside the 10 to around the 9, I believe. Let's see where they put it down.
Looks like Davey Williams on the hit for Glasgow, number 19, 6'1", 168, sophomore.
Let's call it the 10-yard line. Pickup of 4, 2nd down and 5. Or 2nd down and 6, excuse me. Huff in shotgun, Long to his right. 2 receivers to the right side here. And Glasgow jumps off sides.
Penalty marker on the play.
There's Danny Salee again with a call.
Have a dead encroachment.
Apologize for the microphone cutting out on us here tonight. So it'll be 2nd down and less than a yard here for Greenwood. Ball moved just inside the 5.
Brings up a 2nd down 1 at the Scotty 5.
2 receivers to the right. Long in the backfield with Huff. Wing back is Price on the left side. And Huff keeps it after faking to Long. He'll take it around the right end, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Greenwood.
And just to fake up the middle, and he took it out around the right side, cut it back, and got to the end zone.
1:42 to go in the opening quarter. Greenwood takes its first lead of the night at 13-7 with PAT pending by Drew Smothers. There's the snap. Kick is up. It's low. Did not look pretty, but it still went through. Smothers almost messed up his perfect PAT record on the year, but he's now 24 out of 24 in that category, and Greenwood holds a 14-7 lead with 1:42 to go in the opening quarter. We're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
For nearly 30 years, Kuzma Family Dentistry has been proud to serve this community with the highest quality of dental care. From regular cleanings, fillings, and crowns, to dentures, implants, and more, Doctors Mark and Drew Kuzma can bring out the best in your smile. They're also proud to sponsor the Scotties football program and the Kuzma Kickoff, a field goal competition giving a lucky student at each home game a chance to win $100. Kuzma Family Dentistry, West Main Street in Glasgow, next to the post office.
For Greenwood, a 5-play, 35-yard drive, took 2:34 off the clock. And it is a 5-yard touchdown run for the quarterback, Ryan Huff. It's actually his first touchdown run of the season. The extra point good for Drew Smothers. 14-7 lead for the Gators. 1:42 to go in the opening quarter. Here's the kickoff by Smothers. It'll be fielded by Thomas at the 10. Got the 15, the 20, and he'll be taken down right there.
Number 3 on the tackle, that's Chase Johnson. That's his second tackle of the night.
Return of about 10 yards there for Dalen Thomas. So the Scotties will start this drive the same place they started the previous one, 1st and 10 at their own 20. Last drive, they went backwards on all 3 plays. Scotties looked great offensively on the opening drive, marched it right down the field, 73 yards for a score. Stockton and Neal split in the backfield. Crowder, a wing back on the left side. They'll give to Stockton off left tackle, and Kieran will run over a tackler and fall forward to about the 23, I believe. Maybe the 24. Let's see.
I'm trying to pick up numbers.
They will give him the 24-yard line.
Number 45 made the tackle, Gary Price, 5'10", 170 junior.
I think it's Gray Price, Larry.
Who?
Gray, I believe.
Gray, you're right.
Second down 6 after a pickup of 4 there for Stockton. Neal and Stockton in the backfield in an I formation here. Don't see a lot of this from the Scotties either this year. Here's a give to Neal. He'll take it around the left end. He's got the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. It's a foot race now. He'll be taken down from behind, though, in Greenwood territory at the 36, I believe, is where they will spot this ball down.
The ball came out, and Greenwood came up with it, but I think they're going to spot him down. It was number 1 that made the tackle, Tanner Trent.
Back to the 37-yard line instead of the 36. A run of 37 yards there for Gavin Neal.
Yeah, got a good hold off that left side that time, right over tackle.
Neal and Stockton are split in the backfield. Crowder, a wing back on the right. Clark wide to the right side. Jesse to throw on 1st and 10. Easton under pressure, lets it go. It's caught by Stockton at the 35. He'll turn and go upfield to about the 31 before being taken down.
Andrew Hatcher on that tackle, his second for the senior.
Pickup of 6 yards. It'll be second down and 4. And Gavin Neal coming to the sideline holding an area up around like his left collarbone, so hopefully he's okay. I noticed he was asking to come out of the game before that play, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter, so we'll see if Gavin can continue here. It's Greenwood 14, Glasgow 7, back for quarter number 2 after this 1-minute timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
If your bank refers to you as next, if your bank's loan conditions need you to
close all other accounts, consolidate to us.
If your bank tries to sell you things when you just want to make a deposit.
We have this great new product that only charges 5% interest.
And if your bank charges you fees just to...
Next.
You know what? Just switch.
At Monticello Bank, they make banking better. Low fees, low rates, the freedom to open a loan without closing all other lines of credit. Monticello Bank. So much better. Visit mbcbank.com or call 270-659-0080.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of one. That's why we work every day to make a positive impact on thousands of places we call home. McDonald's. Behind our golden arches is a global community of crew, farmers, suppliers, franchises, and countless others who make up who we are as a brand. It's the entire McFamily that makes McDonald's what it is today and what it's been for over 65 years. McDonald's. There's one near you. Come and see us and download the McDonald's app for specials.
Second down for Easton. Jesse keeps it around the left end for the Scotties, and he's going to have a first down. He'll be taken down right at the 20.
Elmore Stewart on that tackle, his third of the night.
Easton had a good game running the ball last week against Hart County. He had 74 yards rushing.
Correct, Gavin. That was 39. First and 10, Scotties.
First and 10, Glasgow at the Greenwood 20. Stats in that first quarter, Glasgow 4 first downs, Greenwood 2. Scotty's 80 yards rushing, 38 passing, a total of 118. 24 rushing yards for Greenwood, 17 passing, a total of 41. We'll look at the rest of the stats after this play. Mason Arms in there as a running back along with Stockton. They're going to give this thing to Stockton around the left end. Following Arms around the left side. He's got the 15 and then ran over a tackler right around the 11, and that's where he'll go out of bounds.
56 made the tackle. That's Jared Brock, 6'2", 209 senior. But he took a brunt of the hit, though, and after he got him down.
Second down and yard after a 9-yard pickup there. The rest of those stats, Glasgow has the only turnover. That was a blocked punt, which Greenwood scored on. Glasgow penalized twice for 20 yards. Greenwood 1 for 5 yards in that first quarter. 18 offensive plays for the Scotties. Had it 8 minutes and 6 seconds. 9 offensive plays for Greenwood. They had it 3:54. Arms continues to stay in there at running back, so apparently Gavin Neal out at least for the time being. Stockton in the backfield with him. Going to give to Crowder around the left side. Rico going to get inside the 10 for the first down, and he'll be stood up right around the 9.
Rico Crowder.
It'll be first and goal, Scotty.
It was 16 again on the tackle. It's Lofton Howard, his third tackle of the night.
First and goal for the Scotties.
Looking for Gavin Neal here on the sideline. I see him now. He's got his helmet off here, and he definitely looks to be in some pain. So I'm not sure we're going to see Gavin again. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out. Clark and Thomas going to go wide to the right side. You'll have Arms and Stockton in an I formation. Stockton is the tailback, Arms the fullback. Here's a give to Stockton. He'll go off right tackle and just bulls his way inside the 5-yard line down to around the 3, I believe.
56 again on the tackle. Jared Brock, his second.
Boy, Kieran running with some intensity tonight, Larry.
He is. He's running hard.
Of course, Kieran playing against a lot of his old teammates here. Kieran transferred from Greenwood 3 years ago. Clark will go wide to the right side. Arms and Stockton split in the backfield this time. You've got Crowder as a wing back on the right. Second and goal from the 3. Jesse under center. Gives this one to Arms. Mason gets hit at the line of scrimmage. Keeps his feet moving forward. The pile still moving, and they're going to say he's going to get just a yard gain, I think, to the 2.
Well, hard to tell who came up with that tackle. There was a slew of people around him.
It'll be third and goal from the 2-yard line. You would think Glasgow would use both downs to try to get this score. They could kick a field goal. Certainly their kicker, Wesley Travis, capable of making one from this point. But you'd like to have 7.
Yes, you need 7.
Arms and Stockton split in the backfield. Crowder a wing back on. That's Thomas, actually. It's a wing back on the right side, I believe. He'll come in motion to the near side. Jesse pitches to Stockton, trying to get around the left end. He gets hit, but stays on his feet and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotty.
Yeah, broke a tackle at about the line of scrimmage, and he bounced it outside and got to the corner of the end zone.
Kieran Stockton with his second rushing touchdown of the night and his 14th of the season, which leads the team. And now Wesley Travis will come on to try to tie this ball game up with the extra point. Easton Jesse the snapper, Javon Clark the holder. Kick is up, and the kick is good.
A little out of rhythm, but he made it.
And we are tied at 14 with 9:36 to go in the first half here at Hank Roy Stadium. A good one so far between Glasgow and Greenwood. Back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
It's fall, and that means football. Yes! Our favorite teams are ready to play. It's also time to make sure you have the fastest internet. SCRTC has internet speeds up to 1 gig for fiber customers. And don't miss your favorite team this season when they play on TV. Ask about SCRTC's digital cable, including the sports package, which is now streaming with the MyStream TV app. Now, go cheer on your favorite team this football season and let SCRTC keep you in the game with internet, phone, TV, and security this season. Yes!
play 80-yard drive there for Glasgow. Took 4:06 off the clock. Kieran Stockton scores on a 2-yard touchdown run. Wesley Travis adds the extra point. We're tied at 14 with 9:36 to go in the first half. Casey County leading Taylor County 26-12 in the second quarter. Keeping an eye on that one for you on the Workout Anytime scoreboard. Told you Casey County's pretty good this year. There.
Taylor?
The district is upside down this year. What's happened?
It's totally upside down.
Yeah. Wesley Travis gets the kick away. It'll bounce at the 20. It's a free ball. Still loose. And Glasgow got it.
Yeah.
Who is that, Larry?
I'm trying to pick up the number. 34. That would be Max Lee.
Long, for whatever reason, allowed that ball to bounce in front of him. He could have come up and made the catch, and it bounced away from him, and that gave Glasgow an opportunity to get it. And so now the Scotties get a great break here. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the Greenwood 27-yard line.
First down 10.
Mason Arms and Kieran Stockton are the backs. They're in an I formation. Stockton dots the I. Or are they going to be split here? I think they're going to be split, actually. They are. Crowder going to be a wing back on the right side. Clark wide to the right. Jesse under center. Easton to throw. Off play action. Easton looking into the end zone. It's going to be intercepted. No, should have been intercepted. It was flat out dropped that time by Elmo Stewart. Javon Clark was not even looking for the football. I don't know if Easton threw it early or somebody messed up somewhere. I don't know if it was Easton or Javon.
I don't know.
They were not on the same page.
I don't know which one either, but if he holds it on one more second, when Javon Clark makes that cut to the left, to his right, he's got a touchdown.
But it should have been intercepted. Yeah. Elmo Stewart, Scotty's caught a big break right there. Elmo Stewart will not have an easier interception in his career, and he just flat out dropped it. 2nd down and 10. Glasgow at the Greenwood 27. Jesse under center. Crowder in Arms of the wing back. Stockton the fullback. Here's a give to Stockton. He'll go off right tackle inside the 25, and I think they'll say his progress has stopped just shy of the 24.
Yeah, 52 on the bottom of that pile is Colton Smith. That's his 3rd tackle of the night.
Pickup of 3, so 3rd down and 7 for the Scotties. 4-down territory here. 9:03 to go in the second quarter. By the way, this quarter brought to you by Don Franklin Auto. Buy your next car from Don Franklin Auto, your family-owned dealership. We're tied at 14. Jesse under center, a wing back either way. That's Crowder in Arms, Stockton the fullback. Here comes Crowder in motion. Going to give it off to him on a sweep around the left side. He's going to get hit the line of scrimmage and dropped. Going to be a loss of a yard back to the 25. Actually, they may say at the 26. Maybe a 2-yard loss.
Number 32, Dawson Drake on that tackle. That's his 3rd.
He made the line and then he drove it back.
Tough spot there. I thought Rico at least got to the 25, but they're going to say a loss of 2 back to the 26. It'll be 4th down and 9. Scotties will go for it here. Well, Glasgow really needs to take advantage of that mistake by the Gators. Jesse under center. Backs are split. That's Arms and Stockton. Now Mason Arms motions out of the backfield, and now offsides called on Greenwood, unless they got a timeout. What do we have?
I think he's offsides.
Okay. Yep.
The defense. 5-yard penalty. Ain't 4th down.
It is offsides on Greenwood. Ball moved to the 21-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 4. See if the Scotties can get him to jump again. Get a free 1st down here. Jesse under center.
We have a lot of alignment problems here tonight.
Clark and Crowder on the left side. Crowder the wing back. Clark the wide out. And now timeout going to be taken by Greenwood. 7:48 to go in the first half. Back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
Southern Kentucky Tire Pros does more than just tires. They maximize the love of being behind the wheel. They offer top brands of tires with road hazard coverage available for 3 years at as little as $15 a tire. Plus, the Hunter Hawkeye Elite Alignment Machine is the most accurate four-wheel alignment in the area and the only rack in town that can fit dualies. Drive with confidence knowing wherever you go, Southern Kentucky Tire Pros will help take you there. Go see Foster and everyone at family-owned and operated Southern Kentucky Tire Pros, 1004 Happy Valley Road, Glasgow.
7:48 to go in the first half. 14-all between Glasgow and Greenwood. Scotties have a 4th down and 4 coming up. They are at the Greenwood 21, so they're going to go for this. Each team has used one timeout here in the half. Arms and Stockton are the backs. They're split. Crowder a wing back on the left. Clark a wide out to the left. Jesse under center.
Greenwood's got everybody in the box at one.
Here's the snap, and the whistle blows just as the ball is snapped. Scotty's going to burn a timeout. We'll take another one, too. 7:48 to go. We're tied at 14 here in the first half. Back after a 30-second break on WCLU and Willie Sports.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Wahlberg Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Wahlberg Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Wahlberg Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
7:48 to go until halftime here at Hank Roy Stadium. Been a good football game so far between Greenwood and Glasgow. We're tied at 14. Scotty's trying to take advantage of a miscue by Greenwood on a Glasgow kickoff. Glasgow recovered a free ball on the kickoff. Right now they find themselves 4th down and 4 at the Greenwood 21. Offensive coordinator John Myers out there in the huddle with his team. Now he'll come to the sideline as they approach the line of scrimmage. Javon Clark wide to the right side. And now we've got more confusion.
We only got 8 seconds.
Boy, Scotty's having a hard time getting lined up tonight. The backs are split. Crowder goes in motion to the right side. Jesse fakes a handoff to Stockton. Jesse to throw. He may try to run for it. He will. He's got the first down. He's inside the 10, inside the 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotty.
Boy, he just rolled out to the right looking to throw the ball for a first down, pulled it down, got the first down, and then went tippy-toed down the sideline and got a TD.
Larry, I kept waiting for a defender to come up to try to stop Easton on that sideline, but they never got to him, and Easton Jesse with that 21-yard run puts Glasgow on top 20-14 with 7:42 to go in the first half. Wesley Travis on for the PAT. That kick is up, and I don't know about this one. Oh, it is, just inside that right upright. It wasn't in there by much, I don't believe, but it's 21-14 now, Glasgow on top. 7:42 to go until halftime. We're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
In a perfect world, tree limbs never fall on roofs during storms. Deer look both ways before crossing the road, and water pipes don't burst while you're on vacation. But for those times when life is less than perfect, Kentuckians turn to Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, a company perfectly suited to getting your world back to okay. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
Scotties go back on top with a 4-play, 27-yard drive as they are able to take advantage of that mistake by Greenwood on the Glasgow kickoff. It took 1:54 for them to score. Easton Jesse gets a 21-yard touchdown run, his first of the night, the 5th touchdown run of the season for Easton. Wesley Travis good on the extra point. Glasgow up 21-14, 7:42 to go in the half.
Well, we've seen a lot in this football game so far. A block punt for a touchdown, a fumble on the kickoff that resulted in a Glasgow score. Kerry Stockton, of course, with 2 touchdowns for Glasgow in this first half.
Hatcher, the deep man on the kick return team for Greenwood. Travis to kick it away. Kick is off. And fielded the 17-yard line, by Stewart. He's across the 20, slips a tackle there, and he'll be taken down shy of the 24.
Yeah. Looks like Jalik Mitchell came in to make a tackle, but the man that made the play was Rico Crowder. He got him by the jersey and slowed him down.
They put this ball down right at the 24, and I think it is actually just a little bit shy of the 24. So we'll go ahead and call it the 24-yard line, though. 1st and 10 from there. 7-yard return by Stewart. Up in shotgun. He's got a wing back to the right side, 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right, and now Glasgow's going to call a timeout. So Now, Scotty's out of timeouts for the remainder of this first half. 7:36 to go in the half. 21-14 Glasgow, back after a 30-second break on WCLU and Willie Sports.
Workout Anytime is offering $10 memberships for a limited time. You heard me right. $10 a month to join Workout Anytime. Regardless of your budget, Workout Anytime is affordable and ready for you to join today. You also have access to tanning beds, the sauna, and hydro massage. Plus, you work out when you want with 24/7 access. Become a member today for $10 a month for a limited time. Get started today at your local Workout Anytime. And don't forget the BOGO special going on now for a limited time only.
$7:36 to go until halftime here at Hank Roy Stadium. By the way, I don't think we've mentioned it is homecoming night here at Glasgow, so we will get the homecoming festivities on the air for you at the break. 1st and 10 Greenwood as they start this drive at their own 24-yard line. Huff in shotgun, empty backfield. He's got a wing back on either side, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And now a whistle. What do we have here?
Offsides on us.
It's a dead ball. Encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Danny Salee with the call there.
I think one of our linemen just lost his balance or something and fell forward. It didn't look like he...
So 1st and 5 from the 29 now. They put Long in motion. They'll give it off to him on a jet sweep. He'll turn it back up the middle of the field. He's across the 35 and up around the 40-yard line before being taken down with a first down.
Select number 7, David Dale on that tackle. That's his first of the night, 6'4", 218 junior.
Pickup of 11 to the 40, 1st and 10 Gators. Twin receivers to the near side. A wing back on the left. They'll give it off to Long, who is in the backfield this time. He'll take it around the left end, and he'll be wrapped up and taken down around the 44.
Long against the ball carrier. Davey Williams makes the hit for Glasgow.
Looks like Davey Williams on that tackle. That's his second of the night.
Pickup of 4, 2nd down and 6 for the Gators at their own 44. Stewart along with the wing backs. Now the tight end Lofton will move from the right to the left side. They put Long in motion to the near side. They're going to give it to him on another jet sweep, trying to get around the right end. He breaks a couple of tackles across the 50 and into Glasgow territory before being driven out of bounds around the 48.
Yeah, Mason Arms missed the tackle that time. You don't see him do that very often. But Davey Williams came up and made his 3rd tackle of the night for the Scotties.
So 1st down for Long at the Glasgow 48. Pickup of 8 yards on the carry.
First down,
2 receivers left, 1 right, a wing back on either side. Huff in an empty backfield in shotgun. They put Long in motion, fake to him, Huff to throw. Looking down the near sideline for Lofton. It's going to be caught.
Boy, he just went right up over Jarek to make that catch.
And he went down right where he caught it. He made a diving catch at the 18-yard line. So 1st and 10 Greenwood from there. Jarek Martin on the coverage.
That guy's a weapon.
He's a good tight end, probably as good of a tight end as the Scotties will see all year long. A 30-yard pickup on that pass play. Long to the left of Huff in shotgun. Here's the give to Long. He'll go off right tackle, and he's going to be taken down just shy of 15, I believe.
Right, Jarek Martin again on the tackle, number 3 for him.
Jarek Martin made that tackle.
Ball spotted just inside the 16-yard line, a pickup of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. 5:35 to go in the first half. Glasgow 21, Greenwood 14, but the Gators looking to tie this game up here. Huff in shotgun, Hatcher in the backfield with him to his left. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Here's a quick throw on a slant pattern to Stewart. Caught at the 10, and he's going to turn away from the defender and go into the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Greenwood.
2 of our guys hit each other and knocked us off balance, and when he made the turn, there wasn't anybody there.
There was a quick slant there over the middle of the field, and then after he caught it, Stewart reversed field, did a reverse pivot basically like you'd see in basketball, and nobody there defensively for the Scotties when he made that move. So now the Scotties, the Greenwood Gators 1 point away from tying this thing up. Smothers on for the PAT. And his kick is Good. 5:22 to go in the half. 21 all between Glasgow and Greenwood. We're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sport.
At the Glasgow EPB, we make it easy to be our customer. By offering both energy and broadband services, those who live in Glasgow benefit from knowing that their essential utilities are always working to benefit the community they serve. Those who need Glasgow EPB services can apply in person or online and can pay their monthly bill the exact same way. When you have trouble with your service, help is only a phone call or click away. That is how we strive to make our services convenient for you. Learn more at glasgowepb.com.
Greenwood, a 6-play, 76-yard drive, took 2 minutes and 20 seconds. 16-yard pass completion for the touchdown to Elmo Stewart from Ryan Huff. The extra point good for Smothers, and we're knotted at 21, 5:22 to go in the half. Smothers to get this kick away. Crowder and Thomas back for the Scotties. Got some scores to pass along to you on the Workout Anytime scoreboard in just a moment. Thomas will field at the 5. At the 10. 15. Comes to the near side of the field. That's Kieran Stockton back there. He's got the 20. Normally it's Crowder and Thomas back there, but it was 6 Stockton instead of 8 Thomas that time, and Kieran brings it up to the 24-yard line, I think. Yep.
Caden Schwartzkopf on that tackle, number 5. That's his first of the night for Greenwood.
First time that I can recall we've seen Kieran on the kickoff return team.
I think so.
We'll give you those scores after this play here. 1st and 10 Glasgow at their own 24. Stockton in the backfield. He's got arms. Stockton in the backfield with arms, I should say. Jesse in shotgun formation. He's going to quick throw out here to Clark. Pass will be caught, and Javon going to go down right where he catches it at the 29, a gain of about 5.
Yeah, Tanner Trent hit him just as soon as he caught the ball. 5'10", 146 senior. Second tackle for him.
Pick up a 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5. So some scores for you on the Workout Anytime scoreboard. It's Barron County on top of Russellville after 27-0. 13-0 Metcalfe County over Edmonson County early in the second quarter. Allen County Scottsville on top of Franklin Simpson by a score of 7-0. Wide out to the near side is Clark. Stockton and arm split in the backfield. Here comes Crowder in motion from his wingback position. They'll give this off to Stockton. Kieran trying to get around the left end, and he's going to be hit and drop for a loss.
Yeah, they had that one smelled out from the start. I think it was number 16 again. That's Lofton Howard with his 4th tackle.
Also a yard and a half or so. Looks like the ball right between the 27 and 28-yard lines. We'll call it 3rd down and 7.
3rd down, 7.
Trips to the near side, a single wide out to the left. Stockton, the lone setback. He's to the right of Jesse, who's in shotgun. Greenwood coming on the blitz off the right side, setting up a screen. It's caught by Stockton at the 26. Makes a man miss the 30, but then he will not get away from the second man at the 31.
Yeah.
And the Scotties will be short of the 1st down.
There's number 9, Telltale Long. A nice tackle. Hit him about the knees and knocked his feet out from under him.
Glasgow will be put in a punting situation here.
Good call, but Greenwood just played it really well.
Pick up of 3. Scotties right now keeping the offense on the field. They have no timeouts left. They could take a delay of game penalty if they want to.
Is this 3rd down or 4th down?
I thought it was 4th down here.
They've got 3rd on the chain.
Am I wrong?
I think it's 4th down. They've got 3 on the box.
There's some confusion here as they've stopped the play clock while they discuss this, the officials.
I think it's 4th down.
I'm pretty sure it is 4th down, Larry. They've only got 3rd down on the box, and the Greenwood coaches do not look very happy over there on the sideline. Scotties may get an extra down here.
They changed this 4th down. It is 4th down.
We have illegal procedure. Failure to determine on the offense. That penalty is going to be declined. 4th down.
That's what they were discussing. I never saw a flag.
I didn't either. I didn't see a flag.
So the penalty was declined. So it'll be 4th down and 3. And the Scotty offense is staying on the field here. Glasgow at their own 31-yard line. Scotties cannot burn a timeout. They don't have any left. And now there's more confusion. They stop the play again.
That play should have never been run.
Surely.
Procedure against us. That's a dead ball foul.
Yeah.
They declined. They shouldn't have been able to decline. They should have had to take the...
Can we get the game clock set to 3:27, please?
3:27 on the game clock, Steve.
Do we know it's fourth down?
I don't know if we know it's fourth down or not. Scotties are about to go for this 4th and 3 at their own 31 in a 21 all ball game.
I think they're going to take a penalty here.
I would be surprised if the Scotties snap it, but they cannot call a timeout. So the only option if they don't snap it would be to take a delay of game. This is a huge gamble if they do snap it.
We're trying to draw them off sides.
Yes, he is. Like right now, trying to draw him off sides. The wishbone set in the backfield behind him, a wide out to the right. Now Jesse stands up and looks at the sideline. And Glasgow is just going to take a delay of game penalty, it looks like. I'm not sure what's going on with our microphone tonight on the referee.
He said illegal procedure.
See if we can check on that at halftime if we get an opportunity. But the 5-yard penalty moves the ball back to the 26-yard line, where it's 4th down and 8, and Javon Clark on to punt it away. Andrew Hatcher back deep for Greenwood. Gators going to get great field position here. 3:02 to go in the half. Snap a little bit high. Clark pulls it down. The kick is away. It's a high but short kick.
Real
It'll bounce at the 41. Take a slight Glasgow roll. We're down at the Glasgow 46. So Greenwood with an opportunity now to punch one in before halftime, and they're going to get the football back to start the third quarter. So this is going to be a big defensive series here for Glasgow. Need to try to get this stopped.
Yeah, you got to watch number 16. You know they're going to put it in the air now. 2:51 to go.
Up in shotgun, long to his left. Price the wing back on the right. You've got 2 receivers to the left side. Give this to Long. He'll go up the middle with it. Now bounces to the outside. Going to be taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice. That's number 57, Chase Starr on that tackle. I think that's his first of the night.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10 at the Glasgow 46.
On that last tackle.
2 wideouts to the left again for Greenwood. Long to the left of Huff in the backfield. Huff in the shotgun. Price, a wing back on the right. And now timeout taken by Greenwood. 2:14 to go in the first half of play. 21 all between Glasgow and Greenwood. Back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
You work hard for your money. It's time your money does some of the work. And South Central Bank has created a way for that to start happening today. South Central Bank has announced CD rates that will get your money into the workforce. A 21-month CD with an APY of 2.50% is now available. That's right, a 21-month CD that pays 2.50% available now from South Central Bank. Need a shorter term? Well, the 9-month CD pays 1.5% APY. Minimum deposit $500. Come into any South Central Bank today and make it happen. Member FDIC. Penalty for early withdrawal may apply.
2nd down 10 for Greenwood at the Glasgow 46-yard line. 2:14 to go in the first half in a 21 all ball game.
2nd down 10.
Gators have 2 receivers to the left side. Price, a wing back on the right, Long the setback. They fake to him. Huff looking down the left sideline. It's going to be incomplete. Intended receiver that time, Tiaven Haney.
I don't know about Greenwood, but they call a flash play, and 16's not out in the action. He stayed back and blocked that time.
Haney. 3rd down and 10.
3rd down 10 for the Gators at the Glasgow 46. 2:09 to go in the half. A wide out each way. Huff in shotgun. He wants to throw. Setting up a screen. It's caught by Long on the left side. He's got the 45, the 40, the 35, the 30. Watch out. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Greenwood.
Yeah, nice call by Greenwood for the screen pass. We did the same thing. Had a nice call a while ago. We just didn't do anything with it.
And that'll put the Gators up 27-21 with 2:01 to go in the first half. Drew Smothers on for the PAT. Out of the hold of Chase Johnson. Kick is up, and it is no good. And for the first time this year, Drew Smothers has missed an extra point try. He is now 25 out of 26 on the season. So it's 27-21 Greenwood, 2:01 to go in the first half. We're back after a 30-second break on WCLU and Willie Sports.
Number NL309489 MSRP 30,540. Sales price $29,340. On incentives to plus tax title license 1.9% APR. For $2,500 down payment. Provides for 16 monthly payments of $1,748 per $1,000 finance for qualified buyers. Must finance with financial with approved credit. Some may not qualify. See dealer for details. Offer ends 10/3/22. Sign number NC61442. MSRP 39610. All incentives to dealer plus tax title license. See dealer for details. Offer ends 10/3/22.
Kick off the season with huge savings at Don Franklin Chevrolet. Get 1.9% for 60 months on select all-new 2022 Chevy models. Or drive away today in the all-new 2022 Silverado 1500, starting as low as $37,610. Find new roads at Don Franklin Chevrolet in Glasgow.
Let me ask you something, partner. What are you doing for lunch?
Greenwood, two-play, 46-yard drive. It took 50 seconds. And Telltale Long catches a 46-yard short pass, but took it 46 yards for the touchdown down the left sideline from Ryan Huff. The extra point no good. It's 27-21 Greenwood, 2:01 to go in the half. Smothers to kick this thing away. Stockton back deep again with Crowder. They're going to kick it to Stockton. He'll field at the 15. At the 20, 25, and out across the 30 to the 31, I believe.
Looks like number 21, Caleb Williams on that tackle. His first of the night, sophomore.
16-yard return for Stockton. So now Glasgow down by 6. Again, Greenwood will get the ball to start the second half. So it would be a beautiful thing if the Scotties can somehow put this in before the break. A wide out each way. Arms and Stockton are in the backfield on either side of Jesse, who's in shotgun formation. Jesse to throw. Looking to the right side. Now steps up. Now flushed out of the pocket, rolling right. He'll let it go. The pass is going to be caught by Javon. Oh, they say it's incomplete. Boy, Javon looked like he caught that ball. I don't know about that, Larry.
I know he caught it.
Javon gets up, and he is upset. He says, I caught that football. It sure looked like he did.
Well, the referee was behind him. I don't know how he saw it, but the other guy in front, though, didn't say anything either.
So we go down as an incomplete pass, second down and 10, and maybe it was incomplete, but it looked like, I didn't have the glasses on it, but it looked like from the naked eye.
I did. I thought he caught it.
Second down 10 for the Scotties at their own 31. Now what you got to be careful of is not leaving too much time on the clock if you don't convert here. Jesse under center, Crowder in motion. They're going to give this thing off to Stockton. He'll take it up the middle, breaks the tackle at the 35-40, and out to the 44-yard line with a first down. That'll momentarily stop the clock with 1:42 to go.
Andrew Hatcher with his third tackle on that. And if he doesn't make that tackle, Kieran is gone.
Pickup of 13 yards. Kieran has carried it 11 times so far for 58 yards. He has 2 touchdowns. Is that right, Bruce? 2 touchdowns for him? Yep. Stockton in arms in the backfield with Jesse. Easton to throw. Looking to the right side. Pass knocked down at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. Lofton Howard almost intercepted that thing.
He did. He hit it right in his hands and knocked it down.
That'll make it second down and 10. Check the workout anytime scoreboard shows Berrien County just all over Russellville. Russellville really struggling this year. Berrien County leads 46-0 at halftime. Second down 10. Their own 44 for the Scotties. Jesse goes under center. Backs are split. Crowder, the wingback, comes in motion to the near side. Jesse fakes the handoff, trying to go around the left end, and Greenwood not fooled. He's getting back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll be on.
Yeah. Lofton Howard with his 5th tackle of this first half on that play.
Greenwood has 1 timeout left. If the Scotties don't convert on this third down, they may very well take it. We'll see. Or they may be happy to go in up 6 at halftime. 1 minute remaining now. Scotties are going to let the play clock run down here. 15 on the clock as Jesse just now heading out to the huddle to relay the play to his team. Again, Glasgow has no timeout, so they got to get this thing off unless they take a delay of game. We're down to 7 seconds. Down to 3 seconds. 2 on the clock. Now here's the snap. They're going to give this to Stockton, trying to get around the left end, and he's not going to get there.
He ran right at Howard that time.
And Greenwood is going to burn their final timeout to force Glasgow to punt. Greenwood already has a blocked punt in the game, so you know that's what they're thinking here. 29 seconds to go. We'll stay right here during this timeout. Got some more scores to give you here on the Workout Anytime scoreboard. Todd Central on top of Monroe County 10-0 at halftime. Allen County Scottsville leading Franklin Simpson 7-0. That game also at halftime. We told you Berrien County leading Russellville at halftime 46-0. And we've got Metcalfe County shutting out Edmonson County just before halftime, 33-0 the score there. Warren Central leading Russell County 28-2, 2:27 to go in the second quarter. Central are going to get their third win of the year after having hadn't won a game in 3 or 4 years, Larry, maybe longer than that.
Central Yellow Jackets 36-6 over South Warren.
4th and 11. Javon Clark in to punt it away. Greenwood not coming after it, surprisingly. It's an end-over-end kick. It'll bounce at the 27 and take sort of a neutral roll. And Dalen Thomas will down it right at the 28, I think, with 20 seconds to go. Punt of 28 yards with no return. What was that last score you gave, Larry?
Well, this is off the score stream, and I don't know whether it's right, but it's Louisville Central 35, South Warren 6.
Boy.
Third quarter.
That would be a shocking score. Not that Central's not good, but I would be surprised they would be up 35-6 over South Warren.
That could be reversed. You know, on that site you get a little bit of everything.
1st and 10, Greenwood. They're at their own 28. Give to Stockton on a reverse, or to Stewart, on a reverse. He breaks a couple of tackles, but then he will go down at the 34-yard line, and that should be the final play of the half. Now, Greenwood is going to come to the line of scrimmage. They're going to try to get another play off here with 5 seconds. They do snap it, and now they'll just down the football, and they were not set. There's flags everywhere. Greenwood is not set, I don't believe.
No, they weren't.
And there's no time remaining on the clock anyway, so we'll see if they just end the half here. Going to get the call from Danny Salee. See if they need to put more time back on the clock.
We have offense, the 5-yard, second down. Please give us 2 seconds on the clock.
2 seconds on the game clock, they say. So illegal shift was the actual call against Greenwood. And now they run the clock, and that'll do it. So that's the end of the first half of play. It's Greenwood 27, Glasgow 21. We're back after I tell you what. Luke, let's take a 3-minute timeout, but watch your phone. I may have to text you in that break a little early. We're going to get the homecoming festivities on, so back for now, at least after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports. All right, back here at Hank Roy Stadium, and now I do see the homecoming court making their way to midfield here, so we should get these festivities on the air for you here just shortly. J.C. Walbert is going to be our MC for the announcement of the homecoming court, so that's who you're going to hear talking here in just one moment. It's Greenwood 27, Glasgow 21 here at Hank Roy Stadium. Scotties have played a pretty good first half so far as they try to rebound off that disappointing loss last week at Hart County. And I think we are just about ready to go here. Looks like everybody is in place. Just waiting for the cue. Here we go. Here's J.C. Walbert. Well, not quite yet, I guess. All right, here we go. Here's J.C. Walbert.
Good evening, and welcome to Glasgow High School's 2022 football homecoming. I am J.C. Walbert, and I will be your host for this evening. Representing the freshman class is Miss LaDeja Driver. LaDeja is the daughter of Lamont Driver and Cassie Davis. Her escort this evening is Mr. Grayson Bartley, son of Brandon and Lisa Bartley. Representing the freshman class is Miss Addison Norris. Addison is the daughter of Rodney and Amanda Norris. Her escort tonight is Mr. Cameron Pickton, son of Craig and Layana Pickton. Our final freshman class representative is Miss Denia Wooten. Denia is the daughter of Tiffany Dunn and Debrick and Evie Wooten. Her escort this evening is Mr. Hudson Gum, son of Matt Gum and Christy Gum. Representing the sophomore class is Miss Ellie Ball. Ellie is the daughter of Joel and Lacey Ball. Her escort tonight is Mr. J.D. Smith, nephew of Bobby and Carrie Niken. Also representing the sophomore class is Miss Emery Gardner. Emery is the daughter of Risa Gardner and John Gardner. Her escort this evening is Mr. Samuel Allen, son of James Allen and Amy Allen. Our final sophomore class representative is Miss Olivia Glover. Olivia is the daughter of Megan Johnson. Her escort this evening is Mr. Josiah Driver, son of Lamont Driver and Savannah Hall. Representing the junior class is Miss Haley Bunch. Haley is the daughter of Douglas and Lori Bunch. Her escort this evening is Mr. Andrew West, son of Philip and Belinda West. Also representing the junior class is Miss Grayson Bird. Grayson is the daughter of Greg and Regina Bird. Her escort this evening is Mr. Preston Gaunt, son of Patrick Gaunt and Tammy Gaunt. Our final junior class representative is Miss Aaliyah Compton. Aaliyah is the daughter of Beth Ann and Jerome Redmond. Her escort this evening is Mr. Keenan Underwood, son of Clay Underwood and Rochelle Matthews. Representing the senior class is Miss Lainey Bishop. Lainey is the daughter of Chuck Bishop and Angie Glass Bishop. Her escort this evening is Mr. Javon Clark, son of Nicole Clark and Keith Stockton.
And this is J.C. Walbert listening.
Also representing the senior class is Miss Kira Garrett. Kira is the daughter of Joshua and Leslie Garrett. Her escort this evening is Mr. Connor Davis, son of Pamela Spears and Daniel Davis. Our final senior representative is Miss Caroline Murphy. Caroline is the daughter of Stephen and Regina Murphy. Her escort this evening is Mr. Chase Starr, son of Ashley and Ashley Bryant and Jeff Starr. Please join me in welcoming onto the field to present the crown Miss Chloe Garment, the 2021 Football Homecoming Queen. She is escorted by the GHS senior football players. We would like to thank Greer's Floors for providing our flowers and awards, Incorporated for providing the Queen's Crown and King's Plaque. Glasgow alumni, students and fans, your 2022 Football Homecoming King is Mr. Javon Clark. And your 2022 Football Homecoming Queen is Miss Lainey Bishop.
So there you go. Our thanks to J.C. Walbert for a great job there as the MC for the homecoming court announcements. And congratulations to the Queen, Lainey Bishop, and the King, and Glasgow High School football senior, Javon Clark. And everybody, as always, Larry, looking smashing out there on the field. Everybody in their best dress. Of course, except for the football players. They don't necessarily look their best, but what are you going to do? You're in the middle of a football game.
That's right.
So the Scotties trailing Greenwood here at halftime, 27-21. And our halftime stats this evening are going to be brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow. They are a proud sponsor of Glasgow Scotty Sports. And we'll turn things over to Larry and Bruce for a look at the numbers. Larry?
All right, Joe. I think Greenwood probably won the toss, or I don't know who won the toss, but Glasgow got the football to start the game. They took the football on their own 27-yard line after the kickoff, 11:55 on the clock. The Scotties really made it look pretty easy in that first series. 7 plays, 73 yards. Took 2:46 off the clock. Kieran Stockton went over from 2 yards out for the touchdown. Wesley Travis kicked the extra point. Glasgow led 7-0 real early. 9:14 to go in the first quarter. And it got better after that as Greenwood, we would stop Greenwood on their first series and make them punt. But Glasgow would get the ball back on their own 24-yard line at 7:44. The first quarter could not move it this time. Matter of fact, had 3 plays for loss and then went back to punt on 4th down, and the punt was blocked by Elmo Stewart for Greenwood, and they would pick it up. Jared Brock would pick it up at about the 10-yard line and ran it into the end zone for a touchdown. Drew Smothers kicked the extra point, and all of a sudden we were tied at 7. Glasgow would have to punt on their next possession. That would set Greenwood up in really good field position at Glasgow's 35-yard line with 4:16 to go in the first quarter. The Gators went on a 5-play, 35-yard drive, took 2:34 off the clock. Ryan Huff, the quarterback, doesn't run a lot, but this time he faked up the middle, rode around the right side, and got into the end zone from 5 yards out for the touchdown. Drew Smothers again kicked the extra point, and Greenwood led 14-7 with 1:42 to go in the first quarter, and that's how the first quarter would end, with the Gators up 14-7. Glasgow would get the ball in the ensuing kickoff on the 20-yard line with 1:35 to go in the first quarter. They went on a nice drive.
Keep hunting that one for you. But while we have just a second here, let's take a look at the upcoming week for the other fall sports here at Glasgow High School. For the boys soccer team, KHSAA scoreboard shows that they do not have any matches scheduled this week, so I'm assuming that is correct. The girls soccer team on Tuesday will play Todd Central here at home. Lady Scotty volleyball team on Monday travels to Caverna. Then on Tuesday they'll be at home against Barron County. The girls golf team has completed their season. The boys golf team finished 4th in the region tournament. You had Clay Pippin and Bo Shelton, who each qualified for the first round of the state golf tournament on Monday. I believe that's going to be played in Owensboro.
That's semi-state.
Well, they're calling it the first round of the state tournament.
Okay, all right.
But yes, it is technically a semi-state round. The cross-country team tomorrow at the Bardstown Hillbilly Run. They'll be in action there. No freshman football game this week. The JV football team next week will play against Barron County here at home at 6 o'clock on Monday. And the varsity football team in action, they'll go back into district play with a game at home against Adair County at 7 o'clock next Friday here at home. Our broadcast on the air at 6:30. Let's see if we've gotten a Hart County score here. Yep, we've got Hart County on top of Adair County, 21-13 in the third quarter. So appreciate that from Mr. Jeff Jesse sitting in the staff. I appreciate that, Jeff. So 21-13 Hart County over Adair County in the third quarter. So that's still up for grabs.
Yeah, that's at Adair.
I believe so, yes. And so if Adair County wins that game, if they come back and win that game, then that puts Glasgow right back in the running. So interesting district this year in Class 3A District 2. Greenwood will get the football to start this half as Wesley Travis kicks it away. It'll be fielded at the 15-yard line by Elmo Stewart. He's at the 20, breaks a tackle at the 23, but will not get away from a second wave of tacklers. Well, he's still pushing the pile, though, and he'll get across the 25 to the 26, I believe, is where they'll spot him down.
Well, Rico Crowder got after him first and got him up around the shoulder pads, but just couldn't hold on to him. And then Ryan Morgan had to come in and make the tackle. That's his first of the night.
Chase Starr, by the way, has switched jerseys here at halftime. Chase has been wearing 44 some games, 57 in others. He switched at halftime. He went from 57 to 44, so that means Chase can be used as an eligible tight end on offense. So Price with the football, Price to the right of Huff, who's in shotgun formation. First and 10, Greenwood at their own 26. They're going to give this to Price. He'll take it right at the middle across the 30, across the 35, and he'll have a first down to the 36-yard line, maybe the 37. It's the first time we've seen Price carry it tonight, I believe.
Yeah, he made a good run right straight up the middle, carrying tacklers. Chase Starr made his second tackle of the night on that play.
Gain of 10 to the 36, so it's a 1st and 10 Greenwood. Greenwood leads 27-21, just underway here in the third quarter. 2 receivers to the near side, a wingback on the left. Price in the backfield with Huff. Huff wants to throw, rolling out to the right side, looking for Long, and it's dropped. Looks like Long maybe tried to turn upfield, and before he caught the football, Larry, right around the 38, just dropped it.
I think exactly what happened. Kieran Stockton was bearing down on him, too. He might have heard footsteps.
So 2nd down 10 for the Gators. Twin receivers to the near side. Price, the wingback on the left. Long in the backfield with Huff. They'll fake the Long. Huff under pressure, and he is sacked. Back at the 30-yard line.
Looks like 32. Number 32 is Cash Wells. That's his first tackle of the night also. 6 foot 185 junior.
For Cash, his 2nd sack of the season. It's a loss of 6 back to the 30-yard line. 3rd down 16 now. And this is a critical 3rd down to get off here, Larry. You cannot give up 3rd and 16.
Yeah, big play. Jeff Garman harped on that, getting off the field on 3rd down.
Up in shotgun, Price to his right. 1 receiver to the right, 1 to the left. Off play action, Huff to throw. Has all day. Looking to the near side, has a man wide open. It's caught at the 50-yard line for the 1st down.
Number 24, Ryan Morgan on the tackle, his 2nd of the night, but he just got enough for the 1st down, maybe a yard.
Chase Johnson makes the catch at the 50, then gave up a yard back to the Greenwood 49, but the Scotties, that's a killer right there, giving up 3rd down and 16.
Yeah, I think he was wanting to go long. He saw the quarterback in trouble and came back to him. It was a good play by the receiver. And Huff got it right to him. 2
receivers to the left side. Long to the left of Huff, who's in shotgun. Price, the wingback on the right. Huff snaps, fakes the handoff to Long, under pressure again, and sacked. And that should be intentional grounding, and there's the flag.
What was that, 54?
54, Larry. That's Frankie Cianci. So give Frankie his first sack of the season. So it's be tack on 5 yards here.
Have intentional grounding on the offense. 5-yard penalty from the spot of action. Comes to a loss down. 2nd down.
Of course, the loss of down as well as Danny Slee just told you, makes it 2nd down. The ball back at the 30-yard line for the 14-yard loss in the sack, and then tack on 5 for the penalty. 2nd down at about 27 here. Up in shotgun. He'll give this to Price, the fullback, and the Scotty stack him up, going nowhere.
There's the old 25 in there, Mason Arms. 5th tackle for the young man tonight.
Back to the 30-yard line, so no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 27.
Another big 3rd down play.
Actually, more like 3rd down and 29, technically. Scotty's already gave up 3rd and 16. They must get off the field on 3rd and 29 here.
You got to find out where 16's going.
I don't think he's on the field, Larry. Oh, yeah, he is. He's tied in on the left side.
Left side.
Yep. Huff to throw here. Looking down the near sideline. Has a man. It is going to be incomplete, and no flag.
They didn't call it.
Boy, I was afraid that Ryan Morgan may have been whistled for interference right there, but they do not call him.
I think that should have been called pass interference.
Ryan was face guarding him the whole way down that right sideline.
I'm glad they didn't call it.
For the football, in our eyes anyway, but the Scotties catching the break. We'll take it. It would not have been a 1st down anyway because it's not automatic 1st down in high school. It still would have been 4th down and long, but Gators would have had another opportunity at 4th down or at 3rd down if they wanted. It would have been 3rd down and long, excuse me.
Yeah, I think that was a bad call, but we're going to take that one.
So the punt away here off the foot of Jackson Freeland. Javon Clark waiting on it. He'll let it bounce at the 40, and it'll go to the 35-yard line where Greenwood downed it. So the Scotties defense does hold on the opening drive of the second half by Greenwood. It's a 35-yard punt with no return. Glasgow will take it, trailing 27-21 with 9 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Well, we did what we needed to do and stop them on their first series. We didn't do that last week against Hart County. They had a 52-yard pass play on the first play from scrimmage, and it set the tone for that second half. But a better job this time by the Scotties.
1st and 10, Scotties at their own 35, their first drive of the second half. Stockton, the running back to the right of Jesse. 3 receivers to the left side. Easton to throw. Pass is going to be incomplete. And, boy, that could be a late flag. And there it is, a late hit called on Gray Price as he hit Javon Clark well after the play.
Boy, Lofton Howard almost had that ball intercepted and gone the other way.
He definitely had an opportunity at it there.
He did. He had a shot at it.
Officials discussing this.
Definitely a late hit, no doubt.
And they will enforce the penalty.
It's a dead ball. Personal foul, late hit on the defense. 15-yard penalty result in a first down.
So that'll move the ball to the Glasgow 49 after that 15 yards is marked off. Fifth penalty against Greenwood, 35 yards. Jesse under center, a wishbone formation behind him. Arms, Crowder, and Stockton are the backs. Stockton's the fullback in the set. Clark a wide out to the right. They give to Stockton. He'll take it right up the middle, carries a tackler to the 45-yard line in Greenwood territory. Carried a couple of tacklers, actually, and they'll spot it really right between the 44 and 45. So let's call it a 44 to the 44-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6.
Gray Price on that tackle, his second, 5'10", 170 junior.
Second down and 4. Clark wide to the right. Again, a wishbone set here. Now Arms is the fullback. Crowder and Stockton, the tailbacks. And now a whistle and a timeout taken by Greenwood. With 8:20 to go in the third quarter, Greenwood 27, Glasgow 21. We're back after a 30-second break on WCLU and Willie Sports.
Kick off the season with huge savings at Don Franklin Nissan in Glasgow. Get 1.9% for 36 months on select all-new 2022 Nissan models with up to $1,500 cash back. Hurry into Don Franklin Nissan in Glasgow today.
8 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And by the way, this third quarter brought to you by Don Franklin Auto. Buy your next car from Don Franklin Auto, your family-owned dealership. Greenwood 27, Glasgow 21. In a check of the Workout Anytime scoreboard, Hart County on top of Adair County 21-13 in the third quarter. Barron County on top of Russellville 46-0 at the end of the third quarter there. Metcalf on top of Edmonson County 33-0 at halftime at last check. Second down 4 coming up for the Scotties. They have the football at the Greenwood 44. Wishbone set in the backfield. Jesse fakes to Stockton, keeps it around the left end, and Easton going to get short yardage, a yard or so.
Number 32, Dawson Drake, with his fourth tackle of this game.
Scotty's just running the old veer here. Out of the wishbone set. Third down and a short 3. The ball at the 43-yard line. 1 yard pickup for Jesse. Crowder on the right, or the wing back on the right side. Clark a wide out to the left. Arms and Stockton in the backfield. Give this to Stockton. And Kieran will get to the 40-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Boy, strong, hard running tonight by Kieran Stockton. Greenwood has made him earn most everything, and Kieran's done a good job.
It's a 1st and 10 for the Scotties.
Colton Smith on that tackle. It was his fourth, number 52. 5'11", 279 junior.
27-21 Greenwood, 7:26 to go in the third quarter. First and 10, Scotty's at the Greenwood 40. Arms is Stockton in the backfield. Crowder, the wing back on the left side, goes in motion to the right. Jesse to throw off play action. Easton looking for Crowder down the right sideline. It is just overthrown, and the flag is down in the backfield. This may be a hold on the Scotties. Rico kind of got turned around that time and kind of didn't have his footing exactly right. It is going to be a hold on the Scotties, the initial indication, so the play would have been wiped out anyway.
They didn't mean to do it, though.
I started to say that we had good, gave him a lot of time that time, but I guess it was because of the hold.
Danny Salee asking if Greenwood wants to decline it, but I don't think they will. This is going to be marked off from the 46-yard line, which is already 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage. This is going to wind up essentially being a 16-yard holding penalty.
12-yard, 13-yard penalty.
So it's first and 10 for the Scotties. They're actually not first and 10, I'm sorry. More like first and, 20?
First in a bunch.
26 or
26.
so? Jesse under center. Ball back at the Glasgow 44 now after the penalty. Scotty's in the wishbone set. He's going to pitch it to Stockton, trying to get the corner around the left side. And Kieran going to go out of bounds at the 46. Gain of just a couple.
Yeah, Telltale Long knocked him out of bounds for his second tackle of the night.
Scotty probably could have been called for another hold right there on the edge, but the officials let it go. Second down, 24. 7:07 to go. Clock stopped right now because Stockton went out of bounds on that play.
We're going to have to hurry on the play clock, though.
Down to 10 seconds. Scotty still don't have the play in yet.
No, we're not going to get it off.
It'd be a miracle if they don't have to call a timeout here. Down to 3 seconds. Down to 2, 1, and Glasgow snaps it. Wait a minute now. Kieran Stockton was calling a timeout on the field as the ball was snapped.
It's a dead ball. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
They didn't give us a timeout.
Timeout was not called, as Larry just said. You heard Danny Salee giving you the call there, so it's another penalty.
Kieran definitely called timeout. It was after the ball had been snapped, though, I think is the problem.
It moves the ball back to the 41-yard line in Glasgow territory. 6:35 to go in the third quarter. Second down, 29 for the Scotties. Crowder and Arms, the wing backs on either side. Arms goes in motion to the right. They're going to give it off to Crowder. Fumble on the exchange. And did Greenwood get it? Nope. Glasgow got it back, I think. Crowder got it back, but that play looked messed up right from the beginning, Larry.
It did. You know, ever since Gavin Neal went out, we haven't been lined up properly just about any single time that we've broken the huddle.
Third down, 29 after no gain on the play there. Rico Crowder, by the way, got back on the fumble. So Crowder and Arms in the backfield along with Stockton. They're in the wishbone set. Clark a wide out to the right side. They'll give this off up the middle to Stockton and nothing.
Well, they had a gang tie. They had 5, 6 guys on him that time. And look who's on the bottom, number 16. 7th tackle for him.
That's Lofton Howard.
Lofton Howard, yes.
So that'll put the Scotties in a punting situation on 4th and 29 from their own. Well, they do give Stockton a yard, so make it 4th and 28 after the 1-yard pickup. Clark in punt formation. Hatcher waiting on it for the Gators. 5:20 to go in the third quarter. Clark gets it away, and it's a shank. Oh, but we get a flag. It's going to be a roughing the punter. Still won't be enough for a first down. Roughing or running into one of the. Either way, it's not going to be a first down, but at least Javon will get another opportunity to kick this thing. That's why he shanked it, I guess, because they ran into him as he got it away.
Ball's going to be spotted about the 41 of Greenwood. Depends
on if it's roughing or running into. We'll see here. Dennis Lee talking with Coach Jeff Garman here on the sideline.
Running into the kicker on the defense. A 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 4th down.
So that'll move the ball to the 46.
No, it's just a 5-yard penalty from the original spot. It should be on the 47.
Did they mark the penalty off?
We haven't marked it off.
Okay, there we go. Now we're marking it off. And put it down at the 47 instead of the 46. I'm sorry, it was originally at the 42. So. Still 4th and 23. Javon Clark in punt formation. Snap is high, but he brings it down. The kick is away. It's a high, short kick. Will bounce at the 31 and goes backwards. And the Scotties right there to catch it.
It'll be pretty
down
close.
it at the 35.
Yeah, got about 6 yards on it.
Punt of 18 yards with no return. So the Gators will get it 1st and 10 at their own 35. 5:07 to go in the third quarter. This third quarter brought to you by Don Franklin Auto. Buy your next car from Don Franklin Auto, your family-owned dealership. So each team, neither one able to score on their opening possession of the third quarter. Gators back out there for the second time in this half. 2 receivers left, a wing back on the right. Huff will give this thing off to Hatcher, who is in the backfield with him, and Hatcher hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards from there. They may give him a half yard. Let's see.
Looks like big Cam Johnson on that tackle. I think that's his first of the night.
Cam Johnson on the hit.
Gray Price going to go to the Greenwood sideline limping. Second down, about 9.5. They gave him about a half yard or so. We'll officially call it no gain. Huff in shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right side. He's got Hatcher to his right. Got a wing back on the left side. Huff has the snap. His pass going to be caught here at the 37, across the 40, and up to the 43-yard line goes Taven Haney.
Cash Wells on that tackle, number 2 for the junior.
Put it at the 44. Pickup of 9. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
3rd down and 1.
And here we go with that short yardage situation. You're going to have Howard line up as the quarterback in shotgun. 3 backs to his right lined up in front of him basically as blockers. It's not going to matter anyway because the Scotties jumped off sides. That'll be a free first down with the 5-yard penalty.
I wanted to see him run that play.
Encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
Well, we're going to do it again.
You're going to get an opportunity, Larry. They're going to stay in the same formation here. 1st and 10, Greenwood at their own 49. The 7th Glasgow penalty for 50 yards, by the way. Howard takes the snap, follows his blockers to the right side. He's across midfield, across the 45, and down to around the 41.
Mason Arms with his 6th tackle on that play, but that's a good play. He was going to get that yardage easy anyway.
It'll be enough for a first down. Pickup of 10. Ball to Glasgow 41. Greenwood driving here, already on top, 27-21. 3:37 to go in the third. Same formation again. Howard in shotgun, 3 blockers to his right. He's going to follow them in the hole, and he is going to get inside the 40 down to around the 37. Looked like to me the 3 backs jumped, Larry.
Well, one of them did. He did it on the previous play also.
Again, the ball carrier.
Looks like number 19, Davey Williams, on the bottom of that pile. That's number 19. That's his 4th tackle.
Same play again. Those 3 blockers just lined up in a straight line across the 40-yard line with Howard behind them. Howard with a long count. Can't get the Scotties to jump. On 2nd down and 6. Here's the snap. We're going to follow those blockers to the right side again. Big hole, 30, 25. Flag down behind him, so this may be a hold on Greenwood. I think this may be coming back.
59 tackle, number 54.
It is a hold on Greenwood. They'll mark it off from the 36. They'll put it back at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, he tackled Frankie Cianci and he dragged him to the ground.
You know what? That change to keep that 8 that deal with him all
We've got 3 of the officials huddled up together discussing something. So we've got a bit of a delay here.
That's another
Danny Lee.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the infraction. Repeat, second down.
They'll make it second down and 15 with the ball back at the Greenwood, or excuse me, the Glasgow 46. Huff is back in there at quarterback now. They've gone back to a more traditional formation with 2 receivers to the right side and a wing back on either side of the formation. Edmonds, the wing back on the right. Hatcher, the wing back on the left. It's an empty backfield for Huff, who's in shotgun. 4-man front for the Scotties. They put Stewart in motion to the left side. They'll fake to him. Huff to throw. Looking down the left sideline, a man is open. It's Hatcher, and he makes the catch. And he goes down where he makes it. He got turned around and made the catch over the top of Jarek Martin that time, down around the 20-yard line. We'll see where they officially put it down.
Well, Jarek had decent coverage on him, it looked like. I thought he might be able to knock it down, but didn't happen.
Ball at the 20-yard line, so a gain of 26. So Greenwood able to convert that on 2nd and 15. Huff in shotgun. Puts Hatcher in motion. They're going to give it off to him on a jet sweep around the right end. Trying to look for some room. Bounces away from a tackler at the 24. Goes back the opposite direction. And he'll be taken down inside the 20 around the 18, it looks like.
Yeah, Davey Williams with his 5th tackle on that play.
Another flag down.
We have a sideline warning against the defensive team, Glasgow. First of the game is 0 yards.
So just a warning, no penalty there.
No penalty, a sideline warning.
Well, I don't know. Can't tell if the ball's at the 17 or 18. It is at the 17, Bruce. A 3-yard pickup there, so second down 7. 2:10 to go in the third quarter, 27-21, Greenwood on top. Looking for more here. They're at the Glasgow 17-yard line. Huff in shotgun with Long to his right. 2 receivers to the right side. You've got Stewart as a wingback on the right now. He'll switch over to the left side of the formation and line up as a receiver rather than a wingback. Going to fake the Long. Huff under pressure as he rolls out to the right side, being chased by a couple of defenders, and he is sacked back at the 26-yard line.
What do you give that one to Kieran? Do you give it to Mason Arms?
Mason's the one who actually brought him down.
Yeah, Kieran's the one that stopped him, though. That's number 7 for Mason.
The loss back to the 26-yard line. It's third down and 16. 2 wideouts to the left side. A wingback either way. Huff in an empty backfield. He has the snap. Huff steps up in the pocket, lets it go as he's hit. The pass is knocked down. Yeah. That is
Davey.
Yep.
Davey Williams.
Davey Williams, Larry.
Knocked it down. I thought he might have a chance to intercept it.
It was Howard, I believe, who was the intended receiver.
Yeah, it was Lofton Howard.
So now 4th and 16, the big play here for the Scotties defense. Greenwood at the Glasgow 26. Of course, they'll go for it.
Brings up a 4th down and 16 for Greenwood.
You got to get after the quarterback on this one.
Huff in an empty backfield here with a wing back on either side and 2 receivers to the left.
Screen, maybe.
Huff looking left.
Putting it straight up.
Going into the middle of the field. The pass is going to be knocked down and incomplete.
He just threw that one up for grabs, hoping that one of his receivers would make a play.
I couldn't tell who got a hand on it for Glasgow. There were about 4 players there. You had Dalen Thomas, Logan Starr, Ryan Morgan, and also Davey Williams all in the area. So good coverage there by the Scotties. The defense holds once again, and Glasgow's offense gets it back, trailing 27-21 with 56 seconds to go in the third quarter. Glasgow will take over at their own 26-yard line.
Well, good stand by the Scotties again in that series. Well, we've got to put something in the end zone.
Stockton's the only setback here. He'll set to the right of Easton Jesse, who's in shotgun formation. 2 receivers each way. Jalik Mitchell in motion. He's a wide out, and they're going to hand it off to Stockton, and he had no chance. Gets hit as he takes the handoff. However, a flag is down on the play. It looks like it'll be a face mask on Greenwood.
Well, it's holding on us.
Called on the Scotties, but I thought they got Stockton's face mask too, Larry, and that's what Kieran's saying. They got his face mask, and they clearly did. And now Kieran's just going to get a flag as well because he went up to the official complaining about it. I know he's frustrated, but you can't do that.
Got a holding on the offense. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike on the offense. Both penalties will be half the distance to the goal. Be second down. Repeat first.
So after they mark off both penalties, it's back to the 10-yard line, and a timeout going to be taken here by Glasgow, I believe.
On penalty, the holding will be declined. The unsportsmanlike will be penalized, and repeat first down, second down.
Okay. I don't know if we've actually got a timeout called here, or if each team has just gone to the sideline while the officials figure all this out. The Taylor County-Casey County game has gone final, and Casey County has defeated Taylor County 32-12.
That's surprising. Where was that? Was it Taylor or Casey?
Larry, that game was played at Casey County. But that makes Casey 2-0 in the district.
Well, they've already beaten
They beat Adair County. And Hart County, if they beat Adair tonight, would be 2-0 in the district. Taylor County, that was their first district game, so they're 0-1 in the district. Scotty's 0-1 in the district. Adair County right now stands at 0-1 in the district. Adair would be 0-2, of course, if they end up losing to Hart. I don't think that game has gone final yet. Last time we had a check on that one, it was Hart County on top 21-13 in the third quarter. Of course, this is not a district game for the Scotties. But the next 3 will be. You've got Adair County at home next week, and then on the road at Taylor County after the bye week, and then Casey County here at home in week 9.
Play resumed. Second down and 36 for Glasgow.
Second down, 36 here for the Scotties. They're all the way back at their own 10-yard line after the penalty was marked off. Got a new man in the backfield with Kieran Stockton. I can't pick up the number. Here's Jesse. He'll roll out to the right side. The pass going to be caught. It was actually dropped. It was Jalik Mitchell who was in the backfield, and Jalik was open there over the far sideline over there, but he just dropped the pass.
They would have got a big chunk of it back.
Easton Jesse on the night, now 5 of 11 through the air for 46 yards.
Mitchell, the intended receiver.
Easton completed 5 of his first 7, but the last 4 have fallen incomplete.
36.
That one should have been a completion. Jesse in shotgun with Stockton to his right. 3 receivers to the near side. And a bad shotgun snap. Jesse picks it up. He's in trouble. Steps up. He'll let it go. The pass is going to be caught by Crowder. A great catch, but he's going to be shy of the first down. Rico came down right where he made the catch. It'll be 4th and long for the Scotties. Ball going to be spotted at the 29-yard line. So a 19-yard pickup. It's 4th down and 7. And the Scotties, they can talk about it here. That's going to be the end of the third quarter of play. 27-21, Greenwood leads Glasgow as we go to the final quarter. We're back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
Let me ask you something, partner. What are you doing for lunch? Surely you can do better than one of those fast food places or something that comes out of a brown bag. Come on over to Colton's Steakhouse and Grill. Lunch can be fun, tasty, affordable, and quick. Colton's has a special lunch menu. Steak, chicken, seafood, salad, sandwiches, and our Montana burger. Plus at lunch you get Colton's famous homemade yeast rolls. Now you got lunch plans. At Colton's, where we know what's at stake. For nearly 30 years, Kuzma Family Dentistry has been proud to serve this community with the highest quality of dental care. From regular cleanings, fillings, and crowns, to dentures, implants, and more, Doctors Mark and Drew Kuzma can bring out the best in your smile. They're also proud to sponsor the Scotties football program and the Kuzma Kickoff, a field goal competition giving a lucky student at each home game a chance to win $100. Kuzma Family Dentistry, West Main Street in Glasgow, next to the post office.
Greenwood 27, Glasgow 21 as we begin the fourth quarter. Scotties have to punt this thing away on 4th and 7. Javon Clark in to kick. Hatcher back deep for Greenwood. Javon gets the punt away. A good one here. It'll bounce at the 40, take a big Glasgow roll, and it'll be down at the 29-yard line. So that'll be Javon Clark's best punt of the night.
Downfield to down the ball.
Punt of 42 yards for Javon. His long on the season is 45. Been averaging 35 a kick, which is certainly respectable at the high school level.
29-yard line.
So 1st and 10, Greenwood at their own 29-yard line. Well, the first half we saw a bunch of points scored. Went through that third quarter with nobody scoring. We'll see if the defenses can keep it up here in this fourth quarter. Huff in shotgun, Long to his left. 2 receivers to the left side. Going to give it to Long. Big hole opens up in the middle. And, boy, a nice tackle made by Mason Arms as he filled that hole at the last second before Long could get to it.
Yeah, tackle number 8 for Mason.
Still got 4 yards on the play, though.
That was a big hole you'd want to go through there.
Ball at the 34. 2nd down, 6.
Second down, 5.
Wing back on the right side. Long in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Trying to get around the right side. Stuffed there, but he reverses field. Now looking for room around the left end, and he's going to get hit and dropped at the 35.
Davey Williams, tackle number 6, having a good night.
The official's timeout for injury.
Player down for the Scotties. It's a cramp. I can't tell who it is. Is it Chase Starr, maybe?
No, Chase is right here on this end. I can't pick up the
Frankie
number.
Cianci, I bet. I don't see Frankie out there anywhere. That's probably him. Either way, it's nothing serious. Just a cramp, it looks like. Stats through 3 quarters of play. Glasgow with 12 first downs to Greenwood's 11. Glasgow 144 yards rushing, 65 passing, a total of 209. Greenwood 53 rushing, 163 passing for a total of 216. Each team has turned the ball over 1 time. Scotties came on a blocked punt, a lost fumble for Greenwood. Glasgow's been penalized 8 times for 60 yards, 7 penalties against Greenwood for 50. Glasgow's had the ball 46 plays, 21 minutes and 24 seconds. Greenwood 37 plays. They've had it for 14 minutes and 36 seconds. It looks like Hart County is going to go to 2-0 in the district as they have now extended their lead over Adair County 35-13 in the fourth quarter.
I thought maybe Taylor might get Hart, but who knows now?
Well,
Hart County, I tell you, people, they've got a good team.
It's the best Hart County team I've ever seen. I can tell you that.
Well, I told you before the ball game, I talked to some of their fans. They said undoubtedly the best football game against a quality opponent that they've seen Hart County play in years.
Still working on the injured player who we were, again, not for sure who it is, but it's a cramp, it looks like. I think is all they're doing to him anyway.
Yeah, that looks like he got his leg up there rubbing on it.
Meanwhile, Jeff Garman taking an opportunity to talk to 4 of the officials who are all huddled up there around the 35-yard line. And it is Frankie Cianci as they start to get him up off the field. Frankie's been going both ways tonight. Of course, he starts on the offensive line, and he has started tonight on the defensive line due to some unavailability for a player.
Yeah, cramp might be not much to them. It is to me, though.
So Parker McGowan goes in to replace Cianci at the nose guard spot. It's third down and a long 5. Ball at the 30, right between the 34 and 35 yard lines. Greenwood has it there.
Here goes you.
Yep, there's the short yardage formation here. Howard in shotgun, 3 blockers in front of him. The Scotty stuffed him initially, trying to keep his feet pushing the pile. And, boy, Howard is strong, but he's not going to get his first down. He's going to be taken down around the 38. But
he got more than I thought he was going to get.
He got about 3 yards after the initial hit.
Looks like Cam Johnson down there on the bottom of that stack with a little help.
The Gators decide to do here, 4th and 2, as they come to the line of scrimmage. Same formation, Howard in shotgun. They're at their own 38. Glasgow trailing by 6, 10:37 to go in the fourth quarter. They do snap it. They'll go off the right side, and Howard has the first down across the 45, and he'll be taken down at the 50-yard line right at midfield. And, boy, how confident are you in that play to get 2 or 3 yards when you go for it on 4th and 2 from your own 38 with a 6-point lead?
Yeah. Davey Williams on the tackle.
Same formation again. And Scotty jump offside.
Encroachment on defense, 5-yard penalty.
That'll move the ball to the Glasgow 45. Huff back in there at quarterback now. He'll have Long lined up to his left on 1st and 10 for the Gators at the Glasgow 45. 2 receivers to the left side. They'll give this along. He'll go off right tackle and get a yard, maybe 2. Let's see. Just a yard to the 44.
Looks like number 33, Jacob Brunson, with his first tackle tonight, 5'8", 171 junior.
9:45 to go in the ball game. Greenwood 27, Glasgow 21. 2nd and 4 for the Gators at the Glasgow 44. Huff in shotgun. The back to his right this time is Nathan Edmonds. 2 receivers to the left, a wing back on the right. They put the wing back in motion. That's Long. It's a fake to him, a straight keep for Huff up the middle, and he'll get a yard, maybe 2.
Mason Arms with the tackle. Number 9 for Mason. And we got another man.
Ball down at the 42-yard line, and that's Parker McGowan, who just went in a moment ago to replace Frankie Cianci.
He's up.
McGowan gets up, and he was going to try to walk to the sideline, but now he'll go back down as the Scotty training staff going to meet him out there. It's a pickup of 2 yards on the carry for Huff to the 42-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2 when we get back to action. Don't forget, stay tuned for the Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Scotty Player of the Game, brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Myers.
You got one for both teams, Joe?
Not yet. Coming up next week, Scotty's back into district action. They'll host the Adair County Indians here at Hank Roy Stadium. It's a 7 o'clock kickoff. Our broadcast on the air at 6:30.
Mason Arms has got 8 tackles.
Still working on Parker McGowan there at the 45-yard line. And now they get him up. He'll come to the sideline. So now it'll be Cam Johnson, I think, who goes to that nose tackle spot. Or maybe is it going to be Chase? Chase Starr goes to the nose tackle spot. Johnson and Dale are the 2 defensive tackles. 3rd down and 2 for the Gators at the Glasgow 42. Here's that short yardage formation. Howard in there at quarterback with 3 blockers to his right. He'll follow him into the hole, and Howard will have the first down as he crosses the 40 down to the 38.
It's very hard to stop him for no gain. Looks like number 7, David Dale, on that tackle. Number 2 for him.
.8:38 to go here. Greenwood on top, 27-21. They've got it first and 10 at the Glasgow 38. Howard again in shotgun with those three blockers lined up in front of him to the right. Here's the snap. Howard off the right side, jumps over man at the 35, and he's going to score. 20, 15, 10, 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Greenwood. Give Jarek Martin credit. He chased him down and tried to get to him, but he got him too late, about a yard into the end zone, and it's Greenwood now going on top 33-21 with 8:23 to go.
Well, they just put him behind those three guys, and how'd they get that big a hole? I mean, and he got through it, and when he did, he turned on the Jets.
So that'll bring Drew Smothers on to attempt the extra point. Or will it? They're going to go for two here.
For two.
Same formation here again. Howard going to take it, and now he'll throw this time. The pass is caught for the two-point try. Howard completing the pass to Elmo Stewart. Of course, as a defense, you're just not looking for that at all after you've seen Howard just take it right behind those blockers every time they've been in that formation. So the Scotties were not ready for that one, it didn't look like. 35-21, Greenwood now leads by 14 with 8:23 to go in the ball game. We're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
If your bank refers to you as next, if your bank's loan conditions need you to
close all other accounts, consolidate to us.
If your bank tries to sell you things when you just want to make a deposit.
We have this great new product that only charges 5% interest.
And if your bank charges you fees just to...
Next.
You know what? Just switch.
At Monticello Bank, they make banking better. Low fees, low rates, the freedom to open a loan without closing all other lines of credit. Monticello Bank. So much better. Visit mbcbank.com or call 270-659-0080.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Karen Stockton, Rico Crowder back deep to receive this kick from Drew Smothers. We'll tell you about that drive for the Gators after this kickoff here. High short kick. Tanner Webb going to field it at the 20. Gives up ground back to the 15. Webb trying to get to the near side. He's got the 20, 25, 30, 35, 30, 45, 50. Got one man to beat. He breaks the tackle there. He's still in his feet at the 30 and down around the 26-yard line. So Tanner Webb with the big return for the Scotties.
Well, that was nice. He reversed field and caught it over on the far side of the field, came back and found a nice hole. I thought he was gone, and he had one guy that caught him. Number 21, Caleb Williams, is the man that made the stop.
A return of 54 yards there for Tanner Webb. The Scotties have some life here, but they're down by 14. 35-21, 8:10 to play.
26.
Tyler Morrison in there as a running back. Now they'll move him over as a wide out to the right side. Crowder a wide out to the left. Now they put Morrison in motion to the left. Jesse fakes the pitch to him. Easton keeps it off the right side. He's across the 25 down to the 20. Everybody in the press box and in the stands hollering for a horse collar tackle, but no penalty called.
Mason Edmonds is the man that made the tackle, 5'10", 140 junior, his first of the night.
The Scotties have now entered the Walbert Trucking red zone as they are at the 20-yard line. And by the way, that drive for Greenwood a moment ago, 8 plays, 71 yards, 3:26 off the clock, a 38-yard touchdown run for Lofton Howard. And he threw a 2-point conversion pass to Elmo Stewart. Jesse in shotgun, Stockton to his left. A wide out either way. They'll put Morrison in motion, fake the pitch to him again. Jesse going to try to keep it again. He'll go off the right side and get to the line of scrimmage before being driven backwards.
Yeah, 56, Jared Brock is the man that got him there. Third tackle of the night.
And now Jesse's slow to get up. Oh, I'm sorry. He just came out of his shoe. I couldn't tell what he was trying to do. He was trying to get his shoe back on.
He crossed that line, and this guy on this side gave him...
So no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Scotties had the ball just inside the Greenwood 20. Crowder, a wing back on the right side. Morrison and Stockton are the running backs. Jesse under center. They'll give to Stockton. Kieran off the right side. It's a 15 at the 10, and he'll be shoved out of bounds around the 7, I believe. It'll be first and goal, Glasgow.
Lofton Howard on the tackle, number 8 for him.
Ball is at the 7. First and goal from that point. Scotty's down 35-21, 6:50 to go. Morrison and Stockton split in the backfield. Jesse under center. 2 tight ends set here. Crowder, a wing back on the left. He'll go in motion to the right side. Easton fakes to Stockton, keeps it around the right end. He's inside the 5, dives, and he is down at the 1, I believe.
On the quarterback keepers.
Looks like number 9 on that tackle, Telltale Long. That's his 3rd.
Ball spotted really between the 1 and the goal line, so a gain of 6 yards there. It'll be second and goal from inside the 1. Morrison and Stockton together in the backfield again. Crowder, a wing back on the right with 2 tight ends. Jesse turns, gets to Stockton. Kieran trying to get in, and no signal yet, and they're going to say he's short.
Number 10 on the bottom there, Nathan Edmonds, his 2nd tackle.
He got about a foot. I mean, the ball is just about as close to the goal line without being in as you can get.
Either quarterback sneak or give it to him again.
Morrison and Stockton again in the backfield. Jesse under center. He'll turn, give to Stockton. Kieran going to get in. He fumbled, but he was already into the end zone, so the score will stand. Touchdown, Scotty. And with 5:31 remaining, Glasgow now down by 8. And Wesley Travis coming on to try the PAT. Good snap, good hold, and a good kick, but a flag is down at the end of the play. So let's see what this is. The try is good, they say.
Whatever it is going to be on the kickoff.
Get the call here. We got 5:31 to go in the ball game. Here we go.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker. Will be forced on the kickoff.
Roughing the kicker. So, Larry, I mean, that puts you in a spot if you're Glasgow. You're going to be kicking from the Greenwood 45. Too early to try an onside kick here. You've got 5:31 to go. I mean, even if Greenwood recovers it, they're not going to have great field position. You would think their best field position would be around the 30 to 35 yard line there.
Definitely something to think about. I don't know how much we work on that, but
They didn't have him. He made them 2 big passes, catches on 3rd down, rushed 72 yards, as the leading rusher. He's probably the leading tackler. There's no problem there. Austin Howard does that. He thinks he can come out and
So we'll see what the Scotties decide to do here.
Yeah, they've got their good hands, people, looks like up front. Howard's right in the middle of the formation.
Glasgow's lined up to try an onside kick, it looks like, and they recover it, but you got to let the ball go 10 yards.
Yeah.
Skyler Morrison touched it when it was about 8 yards.
Yeah, Mason Arms got on the football, but it touched it too quickly.
It's going to be a penalty on the Scotties. They spotted the ball at the 36.
I think they touched it about 9 yards in.
Greenwood left
Take possession of the ball where it's down. First and 10 Gators.
Penalize and kick over.
At their own 36-yard line.
We got 5:31 to go in the ball game. 35-28, Greenwood leads. And they're going to get the football at their own 36-yard line here. I think it was worth it, Larry. I don't have any problem trying to do that.
I don't have any problem with it either, no.
But I think we could have got it.
If he hadn't touched it, it was going. We ended up with a football. If he hadn't touched it, maybe he comes up with it.
First and 10 Gators at their own 36. Huff in shotgun. He's got it back to his right to put Long in motion for the wingback spot. Fake to him. Huff keeps it up the middle, and he's going to be taken down as he gets to the 39.
Racing arms again. Tackle number 10.
By the way, the score for the Scotties, 6 plays, 26 yards, took 2:52 off the clock. Kieran Stockton scored a 1-yard touchdown run. That was his third of the night. And the extra point good for Travis, 35-28. Greenwood on top. Now 5:05 to go. Second down, 7 for the Gators. They're at their own 39. Again, Huff in shotgun. Greenwood letting the play clock run down here. They're down inside of 10. Now they snap it. Huff will throw to the right side. Pass going to be caught.
Oh,
receiver breaks the tackle at the 40, 45, 50. And down in the Glasgow territory at the 45-yard line. That was Haney, who caught the ball.
Chase Starr made the tackle, but we had him right as he caught the football. Somebody missed him. I missed the number.
Pickup of 18 yards. And if he's taken down where he caught the football, it would not have been a first down. But as it stands, it is. First and 10, Greenwood at the Glasgow 44, 4:39 to play. Chase Starr coming off the field injured for the Scotties.
Yeah, he's the man that made the tackle. I don't know what.
Frankie Cianci is back in there on the defensive line. Huff in shotgun, a back on either side. 2 receivers to the left side.
Ooh, high snap.
And a high shotgun snap. Huff handles it, and then a tackle made by Kieran Stockton, and he brought Huff down by his jersey. Nice tackle that time by Kieran.
First tackle for Kieran on the night. 6'1", 234 senior.
Why would you not just put higher?
So loss back to the 46-yard line. It'll be second down and 12. Under 4 minutes remaining now. Each team has 2 timeouts remaining. We think. Well, that's what's on the scoreboard anyway. Bruce.
Because there was a penalty.
2 left. A wing back on either side. Huff bobbles the snap. He's in trouble, and he's going to go down back at the 49. It was a high snap again, and now the Scotties will burn a timeout to try to save some time here.
Davey Williams, I think, is the man that was in there, along with Cash Wells in there with him.
So now if you're Glasgow using your timeouts, you have to get a stop on this third down play. You're going to have 3rd and 16 or 3rd and 15 coming up. Let's take a quick timeout, Luke. We're back after a 30-second break on WCLU and Willie Sports.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of one. That's why we work every day to make a positive impact on thousands of places we call home. McDonald's. Behind our golden arches is a global community of crew, farmers, suppliers, franchises, and countless others who make up who we are as a brand. It's the entire McFamily that makes McDonald's what it is today and what it's been for over 65 years. McDonald's. There's one near you. Come and see us and download the McDonald's app for specials.
.336 to go in the ball game here. Glasgow and Greenwood in a good one. Greenwood leads at 35-28. Greenwood has the football just across midfield in Glasgow territory, but it's 3rd and 16 here.
Yeah, got 16 out here on this split out here. You got to watch him.
That's Howard, the wide out to the left side, a wide out to the right as well. Huff in shotgun formation, a critical 3rd down here for the Scotties to get off the field and force Greenwood to punt. And now the Gators are going to burn a timeout.
Timeout, Greenwood.
Back after a 30-second break on WCLU and Willie Sports.
It's fall, and that means football. Yes! Our favorite teams are ready to play. It's also time to make sure you have the fastest internet. SCRTC has internet speeds up to 1 gig for fiber customers. And don't miss your favorite team this season when they play on TV. Ask about SCRTC's digital cable, including the sports package, which is now streaming with the MyStream TV app. Now, go cheer on your favorite team this football season and let SCRTC keep you in the game with internet, phone, TV, and security this season.
3:36 to go in the ball game here at Hank Roy Stadium. Greenwood 35, Glasgow 28. And we believe each team has 1 timeout left here in the second half. Greenwood facing a 3rd and 16 from just inside the 50-yard line. Lofton Howard, the man you got to watch, as Larry said a moment ago, he'll line up as a receiver here to the left side. Yeah. Elmo Stewart to wide out to the right.
We're doubling him now.
Huff in shotgun formation. Huff to throw. Looking to the middle of the field. It's going to be incomplete, and the Scotties will force Greenwood to punt here on 4th and 16. Surely they will punt.
Good coverage by Javon Clark. The ball was thrown real low anyway. I don't think he was going to catch that ball.
And here comes the punter, Jackson Freeland, onto the field. The clock stopped with 3:32 to go. So the Scotties are going to have some time to work with here and 1 timeout. Going to be a similar situation to what Glasgow faced last week at Hart County. Freeland averaging 38 yards per punt on 2 punts so far tonight. Freeland gets it away. It'll bounce at the 23 and take a huge Greenwood roll. And it'll be down to the 6. So Scotty's going to have to go 94 yards here.
If we ain't got somebody on that team that can haircut today football.
3:23 to play. Ball at the 6, I believe. Well, wait a minute. Where have they put that down? Actually, they've down that ball at the
10-yard line.
Somebody from Greenwood must have touched it at the 10 because that's not where it was downed. I can tell you that. So 1st and 10 Scotties, they'll have to go 90 yards. For the score, they trail 35-28 with 3:23 remaining and 1 timeout left for Glasgow. Jesse in shotgun, Stockton to his right, trips to the near side of the field, a single wide out to the left. Here's the snap. Jesse to throw. Looking to the right side. The pass going to be caught by Clark at the 15. He's going to get hit right there and go down. And the ball is stripped, and Greenwood comes up with it.
Oh, my goodness. Number 1, Tanner Trent.
So that's going to make things very difficult on the Scotties as Greenwood's going to take over at the 12-yard line with 3:13 to play. Glasgow has just 1 timeout left.
Well, the old turnover raises its head again, as it did last week 2 times.
And we'll see that short yardage formation. You knew that was coming. Howard going to line up in shotgun formation. The 3 blockers to his right in front of him there. Well, now we get a whistle before the snap. Looks like it'll be delay of game on the Gators.
I don't know why they
dead ball, delay of game on the offense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
I don't know why they had been running that the whole in that last series.
Check of the Workout Anytime scoreboard. Warren East on top of Wayne County 35-14 in the 4th quarter. Warren Central over Russell County 38-9 midway through the 4th. Butler County over McLean County 27-12. That's the final. Franklin Simpson defeats Allen County Scottsville 17-7. Here's Howard with the snap. He'll take it off the right side. And he's going to be hit down around the 15-yard line, maybe the 14.
Looks like number 33 made that tackle. It's Jacob Brunson. That's his 2nd of the night.
Nelson County defeats Caverna 45-12, or 45-22, excuse me. That's the final score. Pickup of 6 for Howard. Greenwood letting the play clock run down here. Glasgow has just one timeout left. 2nd down and 12. Clock continuing to run as Howard takes a look at it. Down to 10 seconds on the play clock. He'll now snap it. Follows his blockers. Now turns left. And he'll go to the 10-yard line. Maybe the 9.
Tries the left side of the line.
And we got somebody else down. The tackler, and I can't tell what the number is.
It's another cramp, it looks like.
Is that Mason? It may be Mason Arms. I believe it is.
.2:17 to go. This play has been stopped here for the injury. You're going to have 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Gators. That's Cash Wells, who was down with the cramp.
Cash Wells, okay. That's his 4th tackle.
Did somebody take a timeout? Greenwood is over on the sideline, huddled up around their coaches. And now they blow the play clock ready. And wind the clock with 2:17.
Play resumed. 3rd down and 8.
Well, that's running. And they stop play. Stop it.
And now they're letting all kinds of stop. Well, now they stop it. Well, the clock was not started, and then the Greenwood coaches were complaining, and then the officials let more time run off the clock while they were complaining. So I don't know if we're going to put more time. Let's see what we get here.
Can we get 2:17 on the play clock, please? 2:17.
Of course, they will start the clock here when the play clock begins, so Greenwood can still run 20 seconds or so off the clock before they snap this football on 3rd down and 8.
All right.
Now they've reset the play clock to 40 seconds, so they can run 35 seconds off the clock. And they're going to take every bit of it off. As everybody just standing in the line of scrimmage, watching the play clock run down here. We're down to 20. So Greenwood will have to snap this thing around 1:40 or so on the clock. Howard calls for the snap. He'll follow his blockers into the hole, and he's going to go into the end zone. Touchdown, Greenwood. And that'll put a wrap on this one as Greenwood now goes up 41-28 with 1:41 to play.
Hard to stop that young man. He's pretty tough.
Drew Smothers in to attempt the extra point. Snap is high, but they get it down. Smothers is not able to kick it through. So he came into this game perfect on the year, but he's missed 2 PATs tonight. 1:41 to go in the game. 41-28, Greenwood on top of the Scotties. We're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
Southern Kentucky Tire Pros does more than just tires. They maximize the love of being behind the wheel. They offer top brands of tires with road hazard coverage available for 3 years at as little as $15 a tire. Plus, the Hunter Hawkeye Elite Alignment Machine is the most accurate four-wheel alignment in the area and the only rack in town that can fit dualies. Drive with confidence knowing wherever you go, Southern Kentucky Tire Pros will help take you there. Go see Foster and everyone at family-owned and operated Southern Kentucky Tire Pros, 1004 Happy Valley Road, Glasgow.
For Greenwood, a 3-play, 15-yard drive after the Scotties fumbled. Gave him a short field. It took a minute 32 to go. Lofton Howard scores on the 10-yard run. The extra point, no good. It's 41-28 Greenwood with 1:41 to go in the game.
Well, we had a shot at them, and the old fumble came up again.
Smothers to kick it away. Rico Crowder will back up and field it at the 6. At the 10, 15, 20. And falls forward to about the 24 after being hit.
Number 38, Zane McCauley with that tackle. He's a senior.
McCauley gets the tackle for the game.
So 1st and 10 Glasgow. They'll start at their own 24. Just 1:34 to go. Scotty's down by 13 with just one timeout remaining.
For presentation of most valuable player award for each team.
Jesse in shotgun. And again, some confusion on the alignment for the Scotties. The running back is Jalik Mitchell, I believe that is. Yep, he's going to give it off to Jyler Morrison on a jet sweep. Jyler giving up ground, trying to get to the corner. Flag goes down, so this may very be a hold on Glasgow.
Jyler Morrison carries the ball.
It is a hold on Glasgow.
Holding is indicated against Glasgow.
10 penalties against the Scotties tonight for 75 yards. 6 of them coming here in the second half.
Holding is the call against the
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot. Remains first down.
All right, so that'll put the ball back at the 11-yard line. 1st and 24. Mason Arms in there as a running back, along with Jyler Morrison. Jalik Mitchell, the wingback, he goes in motion. They're going to pitch it to Morrison on a sweep around the right side. He's got the 15, and he'll be taken down at the 16. And now another flag down on the Scotties, we believe. Maybe another holding.
penalty marker on the play.
I decline this if you Greenwood. Because it's got to be from the spot at the end of the run. Because it's beyond the flag.
The officials talking about it here.
Let's bring him back. He held on the last two plays. He's bumping. He gets done.
1:05 to go.
The dead ball. Personal foul. On blue, Glasgow. Half the distance to the go.
Personal foul.
Second down.
Not sure what happened, but it is a half the distance penalty, so the ball moved back to about the 7.
What do you do, grab a face mask or
I have no idea, Larry. I
don't
didn't see
either.
it. Jesse in shotgun, a back on either side of him. Easton looking to throw. Steps up. Rolls out to the right side. Lets it go. Pass is going to be incomplete. It was intended for Jyler Morrison. Looked like Tanner Trent was on his back that time, but no call.
Incomplete. How you pronounce that? Jaleel? Jyler Morrison, the intended receiver.
Clock stops at 54 seconds to go. The Scotties come to the line of scrimmage on 3rd and 28.
It should be second. Unless they called it a dead ball foul.
Jesse will give it off to Morrison. He'll go around the left end. Greenwood strings it out, but now he gets the corner. He's got the 15, the 20, and out of bounds where? At the 23. Back it up to the 22, Bruce. Pick up a 15 yards.
Pretty good run. He got the corner on him, outran him when he got there.
4th down and 11. Scotty's nothing to lose here, obviously. Down 41-28. They'll go for it with 46 seconds to go.
He wants to get over there.
Arms and Morrison split in the backfield. Jesse going to turn and give it off to Morrison around the right side. Jollar going to be taken down and a flag down at the end of that play.
Greg Lofton Howard on that tackle. It's his 10th of the night.
It's easily going to be the longest game the Scotties have played this year. 2 hours and 43 minutes in right now.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty. The results, first down.
Against Greenwood, it's an automatic.
Step that penalty off to the Glasgow 37. 39 seconds remaining. 41-28. Glasgow down to Greenwood. Scotty's going to suffer their second consecutive loss. They'll have to try to rebound next week as they go into district action, back into district action against Adair County. In case you missed it earlier on the Workout Anytime scoreboard, Casey County defeated Taylor County in district action, and it was not close. 32-12, Casey over Taylor County. So Casey now 2-0 in the district. Hart County is on their way to defeating Adair County. They're about to go 2-0 in the district. Jesse under center. Backs are split. Going to give this off to Mitchell on a sweep around the right side, and he has nowhere to go. Met by a host of white jerseys.
Colton Smith with his 5th tackle on the night.
And that is going to be the final play of the ball game. The final score, Greenwood 41, Glasgow 28. Greenwood improving to 5-1 on the year. The Scotties dropped to 4-2. We'll come back in a moment on the Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up and take a look at the final stats. We'll also talk with Glasgow head coach Jeff Garman, and we'll name our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Scotty player of the game as well. We're back after a 2-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports.